Okay, guys, well, we are live. So, for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon master today. Today, we are carrying on with our quarantine campaign, playing Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Whoop, screwing around with my mic. Second edition, playing through the 2013 adventure Legacy of the Crystal Shard, and we are also making use of material. Is that my phone or someone else's? Did I leave a phone on?
We're all
What
getting
the hell?
alerts that you're going live.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it is. I never have my phone on, so it's weird.
It's your fault, Kevin.
Yeah, seriously. We're also playing, so taking material from the most recent, at the time of recording, Wizards of the Coast adventure, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. So if you are intending on playing Rime of the Frost Maiden, today's session will have spoilers from that in there. So if you do want to avoid those, be sure to come back another time and see what's happening in this game. Or if you don't care about that, or if you're not intent on running, or you're running Rime of the Frost Maiden, well then welcome. Let me introduce you to the stars of our quarantine campaign, the Quarantine Crusaders themselves. I'll go the order I got you guys on the screen here. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently. First up, we have Andrew.
Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew, and I'm playing Kola Hammerstone, a dwarven priest of Clangeddon, of the sixth level. Very hopefully soon to be the 7th.
Very nice. Next up is Hobbs.
Hey everyone, YouTubes and musers. I'm Jason Hobbs. I'm playing Store, a 7th level fighter of fighterism.
Very nice. Next up is Lex. Lex is Dave. Jesus.
Hey everybody, I'm Lex. I'm playing Dave. He's a first level armorer, and Lex is a half elven ranger of Myliki, and he is 7th level and badly wounded.
Yeah, a little beaten up. Next up is Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm playing Grim Buckman, a 6th level human mage with a griffin that almost does as few hit points as he does.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that we had our first near griffin fatality yesterday too. And then last but certainly not least is Mo.
Hi, I'm Morris. I'm playing Thomas Branner, a human 7th level fighter.
Nice. Now it was John. John hit a new level last session. What happened last time, guys? 2 sessions ago, we had our your adventure with the spirits of the frost giants at Yarlmoot. But last time we had a couple other things happen. What happened? I guess yesterday.
We recuperated briefly. Tried to get away from the frost giant that may have been after us after our expedition on the Yarlmoot tour. Eventually we made our way to the lonely something or other. Lonely Town. Lonely Wood.
Yep.
The Lonely Wood. That says it right there. Lonely Wood. And hit our griffins in the woods outside and had an interaction with a multi-adjective moose.
Yes. It was the dreaded white moose of Lonely Wood. And then every round we added a new descriptor to the name. So,
He was casually racist by the end of it.
He was the dreaded, evil, ghostly, casually racist, dreaded white moose of Lonely Wood.
I feel like I'm glad to have missed the last session.
He was a really...
Peritons almost killed someone's Grimm's griffin as well last session.
Yep.
So that was bad news. And we've decided that we don't want our griffins to die. That's a no-go. And so one of our missions in Lonely Wood is to get someone to help us make armor for the griffins in an attempt to give them better ACs, because I can't think of anything else.
Yep. Okay. That is a perfect summary of where we find ourselves at the start of the session. One thing you did make, or that did happen as well, too, is you guys made a new ally, or at least a new friend, by way of... it's too small of a map. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Y'all are gonna have to
The
go missing.
speaker of Lonely Wood.
Yes.
Thulsa Doom. That's not right.
That's not right.
Where's
No.
my notes?
Its store got denied by Deny.
Yeah, it was Nippy.
Yeah.
We're forgetting that part though, Graham. Come on,
That's
man.
okay. We'll forget about that. The proprietress of the Lucky Liar was charmed, but not charmed enough by store.
The Lucky Liar is a denier named Deny.
Yep.
Here it is.
Um,
Yeah, Nimsy Huddle.
Yeah.
Not Thulsa Doom. Nothing even like Thulsa Doom. I don't even know where that came from.
She is a halfling, and there was something you guys, because she is the speaker, she is part of the Council of Speakers, and she is in touch with what's his name, the
new high speaker. What's his
the
name?
new high speaker.
We looked
Yeah,
this up
Gant.
last time.
yeah, Valish Gant,
Baelish Gant.
who you guys actually have yet to meet as well.
Who's sending out expeditions to look for Netherese ruins, which puts kind of a time limit on we should probably hurry up with this and kill the White Witch and then start getting to those Netherese ruins.
No interest. I believe Grim last session angrily put his tea down and demanded that they stay out of his city.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
Yeah, we
and then for you guys who were not here last time, to give you an idea of where this is, let me just bring you the big map for a sec here. So, let me move you guys out of the way here. Get out of the way, guys. You guys are right here. I can shift ping as well, too. No, I can't. Here we go.
There we are. I had to readjust.
Boom.
Okay.
There we go.
And then
Yeah.
we're
Right there.
so aside from getting barding for the Griffins, was there any other short-term plans before we go looking for this
Well,
tower?
We're trying to get supplies.
food. Yeah, I was trying to find a wizard, but there was none local, so she was going to go look for one abroad.
Yeah, and I did look in. She's not aware of any wizards in any other town.
Okay.
Apart from, again, Gant seems to have a lot of wizards with him from Luskan. They seem eager to speak to people who know something about this Netherese stuff. She's
Well,
happy to put you in touch with them if you'd like.
We could always league up with him and then kill him later.
What?
So we're getting supplies.
I keep thinking
We're getting supplies in the Griffin barding, and then we're heading north, Lex. That's the plan. Using the crystal of overseerness.
Mm. So
One thing that did strike me: should we try and get some silver-tipped arrows?
Sure.
We got plenty of spare silver, I think.
was there a specific reason for that, or?
Well, it's so that the archers can shoot at undead and other stuff a bit better.
Mostly we've been running into magical. They have to have magical stuff. And maybe I'm getting that confused with the other game, actually.
No, you're absolutely right. There are some things that have been affected by either magic or silver, but some of the more recent things that you face, it's like the Perytons, silver doesn't do anything against them.
And those skeletons, piercing weapons are useless. Well, not very good.
that's true too.
All right. So the time it'll take to outfit, 8 griffins worth of... there's 8 of you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you guys. So to outfit 7 of you with barding is probably going to take about a week, just because it's a lot of work. You guys were bringing your griffins into town as well too, and the speaker was going to help you find a place to quarter them, with the promise that you guys would keep them under control. Oh, you also learned of another place you guys were asking about communities on the sea of trackless ice, and you you heard about Revel's End. And what Revel's End is basically the maximum security prison for all of Western Faerun.
Oh, We should totally go there.
And they had a boat that could go through the ice. That's why we were interested.
Maybe
in that
we can
place.
meet a hag.
And
Nothing
if we
bad
had it,
Nothing
and if
bad
we
will
could get
happen.
a fake letter of introduction from like Kelvin Blackstaff, we could probably get in there. So if we wanted to forge a letter,
I
we
think
could maybe steal a boat
so.
instead of.
Kelvin, this time of like the world, I think Kelvin's long dead.
Okay.
Yeah, this is because like that's Kelvin is a contemporary of Wolfgar and Brunar and all those other heroes. That's 100 years ago.
Yeah.
But the Blackstaff is a legacy position, though. So there is a Blackstaff, and that's what she was referring to. That she may be able to. She knows. Turns out that the Lonely Wood is a little more sketchy than what you guys may have anticipated. The people who want to come here and like go into hiding, there's usually reasons for why they want to go into hiding. And she suggests that she can get someone who can get, if you need an introduction, she can't provide one to the warden at Revel's End, but they could forge something from, say, the Blackstaff from the city of Waterdeep. Or something similar, if you guys have some other idea.
How far away is Revel's End from Lonely Wood?
From
20
here?
miles.
Yeah, really. It is... Give me a sec here. There we go.
My thought is if we have a week before we get this barding, maybe we should do something else in the meantime.
Weren't you complaining
nice
about
just
not
to
having
rest?
time for spells a day ago?
Well, I wanted more.
Yeah.
The other thing we learned, there is a scary Harrow Hill. There was a reason we were supposed to meet up with her, but I think it was just to get the leather. But this ramshackle place was an old bar, Dave, that the proprietor hung himself in, and now they just have it blocked up.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard about the suicide.
So maybe instead of maybe Cola can bless it. Does Cola have bless?
I give you.
They're worried about ghosts.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys missed how Falcarel has turned into a whack job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what do you mean turned into?
I mean,
He did not present as the most reasonable or at least rational person last time. He opened with bringing a mountain down on an army. So when you start at 10, it's tough to go any higher than that. So it looks like
This one goes all the way to 11.
yeah. Let's see. So
So you
Rebels
want me to get
End.
blessed?
Let's see here, guys. From where you are to Revel's End is going to be about... Yeah, it's about 30 miles. So, I mean, a day's travel, weather permitting, a day's travel in on Griffinback.
But then we'd have to get the griffins back if we because we want the barding ready. Unless we've got a place to put them in the Revel's End. I don't think there's a griffin stable at Revel's End.
Well, what would be the reason going to Revel's End as well, too? Like, that's...
Well, if we wanted to get the boat instead of bothering with taking the griffins, I guess that'd be the one.
well, I mean, the boat would be our aircraft carrier that the Griffins could land on all the time to get rest, and otherwise
That's
we would
true.
land.
That's a
That
good
was my
point.
thought process, but I say we take a week, we relax. I mean, there's an opportunity here for all the characters to relax, maybe consider the things they've gone through, a bit of a pre-denouement before the big finale.
I kind of want to see what these expeditions are up to, though. Maybe we should finally meet this asshole. And
I don't know who you're talking about.
Are you
what's
talking about a side
the high
quest?
speaker? The high speaker.
Oh, no, we're not going back there. Go ahead, Grim. You madman.
Hi, Graham.
The opposite direction.
It's just a
Leave
week.
your Griffin, though. We might need somebody.
We got a week to kill, and we could just.
I want to relax for a week.
Well, one thing I'm going to do, Tom. Well, at this point though. So, Tom, what is your worst? What ability have you taken the most of a hit in?
Well, I think when I got that critical reroll, that was removed.
Are
I
you-
think via the
you have no
Frost Jars.
Yeah, you have no attribute damage anymore?
No, I've checked it. I thought I had a con point, but I haven't. So it was my dex that was down, so that was giving
I've
me.
been saving
Turns
up
out-
charges on the ring this whole time.
It was a medicinal anvil on the end of a chain. So worked out
Okay,
well.
well, is anybody else needing a restoration spell?
Knocked his back in place to keep those neurons going and fixed them. Medieval chiropractic in the Fey run.
What about scars? Is anyone dealing with scars right now?
Oh yeah, I've got a bad knee.
Permanent injuries?
Chicks
Yeah,
get
Permanent injuries.
Bad knee,
sure,
bad
but
eye.
scars? I don't know about wasting the ring's restoration on a scar.
You don't need restoration.
I've got knee damage.
Cure Serious. Cure Serious is what you need for that.
I'll take Cure Serious hit point.
Does not have that.
Oh, Ring doesn't have that. Okay.
Actually, the ring's got Cure Critical, but I still need 5 more charges to do that.
Ah.
So I'm short.
Okay.
Lex is at 5 out of 77 right now, if that matters.
Nope, doesn't.
Okay.
We do know.
Kidding, Dave.
I'll get 6 or 7 points back for sleeping for a week.
Okay, let's do this here. I'll put your tokens back down on this map here, guys. I'm just moving some of this crap to the... There we go. Boy, you guys are huge. Look at that. Boom.
Massive.
All right. So, what you... I'll tell you what injuries you guys are still suffering with. Tom is still quite badly injured. Store is badly injured. Cola is badly injured. Lex is critically. Lex is down 72 hit points right now. The other thing, let's see here. You would have gained Cola with the evening. Well, the speaker has taken you into her house as well too, and it's a mix of halfling-sized and human-sized rooms and doors and furniture and so forth in here. It's clearly it was built by a human, but it's been reworked to be appropriate for a halfling because the speaker is a halfling. The comfortable meal that you guys have as you're discussing kind of next plans and asking any other questions that you have of the speaker will give 1 more charge back to the ring.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 more I need.
I feel like Falcoro went back to deal with the Griffins, and then we're going to be bringing the Griffins up at some point, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was right. And then the... what do you call it? The Falcro has reached level 7 now as a priest, which means he has access to Cure Serious. So he can start trying to deal with... I think he said he can only do 2 a day or 1 a day. So he can start helping to deal with the persisting injuries that you guys have been dealing with. If you're taking this time here. Who's got... maybe put in chat who's got... persisting injuries. Look at all those people typing. Holy smokes. Light scarring. Okay, so yours is not. Bad knee, damaged eye. Oh my goodness. And Tom can't dance the hustle. Huh.
Not a big loss.
Probably
Couldn't dance it.
like an elbow injury, I guess. So, and a damaged eye as well too. So, guys, it's a slight, clearly,
and scars.
yeah, your time in the Icewind Dale has left its marks on you. Are you taking the full week then, just to relax here? Like, the Griffins will have to be present for the sizing of the barding.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, just because like each of them is going to be, yeah, like we were saying, we don't want you don't want that stuff to be loose, if for no other reason than for wearing and whatnot. You want it to be nice and snug. And oh yeah,
1 or 2.
So then, guys, assuming nothing else is happening that evening, then. You guys can each recover, now that Cola's here, you guys can each recover 3 hit points overnight. Cola, do you have any spells you want to use, or are you out of spells right now?
Last session I was here for was the trial with the Jotun spirits. And blasted a bunch of my spells, so
So you got not right
I
now.
need to rest.
Okay, no problem. Then the following morning, figure out how long that you guys will need. This is going to be the first of 7 days. You'll have 7 days in town. I'm going to grab my copy of Oriental Adventures and see what interesting thing is happening this week. Give me a sec. Oh. Hi, sweetie.
Hey. I don't know when I got up from the legendary to Sweetie, but I'm appreciating it.
That would be, of course, my co-DM, Anna Banana. Hi, sweetie. Hello. I know, yeah. She's asking why there's been no monster attacks yet. I don't know. Honey, it's an early day. It's an early day. Anna has also brought the largest of her giant orange balls. So, yeah, good girl. Good girl. Okay, let's see here. Would someone kind of give me a percentile roll? Let's see what's happening this week. 9. 34. Thank you, sir. Okay. Okay, you are in a city or a town. That's good. That's good. And then one more, please. Nice. Thank you very much. Mmm. Okay, let's see. So there's something that came up on the thing here that I think might be a typo on the chart. I've never come across before because I don't see the result anywhere here. That's neat. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I know what I'll do to interpret that. First day, anything you guys wish to do today?
So, despite what we had said about Tom's idea to make silver-tipped arrows, with some downtime, Lex could make some arrows. We just need someone. If there's a smith, there's somebody in town to melt some silver and make some arrowheads.
Yep. Yeah.
So
Definitely.
do we want to have the letter of introduction forged for us? I think it might not be a bad idea.
It's always useful.
Look into it.
Yeah. I would say let's look. Well, it depends on how much it's going to cost too.
Yeah.
And why would we need to go into a place where full of bad people?
Aircraft carrier. What Hobbs
Well,
said.
and also we don't even know how well the Griffins are going to be able to traverse the freezing cold of how are we going to seeking through. This is one of the we may, and what if one of them dies? What if two of them die?
Yeah.
How are we going to get to Grayskull then?
Okay.
we don't know how far into this.
I had a mental countdown for how long it was going to take for someone to refer to Grimskull as Grayskull. The answer is
the power.
3 sessions. 3 sessions. I mean, clearly that's what it's taken inspiration from, but god dang, what a great illustration. Fucking hell.
One thing Tom's going to do is find, is there a bathhouse that you can actually have a soak in a hot tub?
Oh, yeah, this is
I
good.
thought you were looking for a brothel.
Well, no,
That was store.
Yeah.
Is there a
there is
massage
not.
therapist in this town? Ugh.
Yeah, like this place is not really it's not set. Lonelywood is not really set up to accommodate travelers that much. I mean, the speaker will try and accommodate you as best she can. If what you really want is a good soak. So but I mean, it's a place where people go to get away from things. They don't want people coming in, dropping in and visiting and whatnot. And one of the ways they get around that is by not having accommodations for people.
No amenities.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think One thing I think Grimm is going to do, and I probably know the answer to this as a player, but I think he knows where Denai is from, that she's staying.
Yep.
I think he would try to see, well, she's got to be a wizard of some kind, right? Or know something, because she's staying. And so he's going to try to like see if she's actually like a secret wizard, but I don't.
How would you go about doing that?
Well,
Cast magic missile at her and see if shield pops up.
Yeah, I mean,
openly studying from his spell book at the bar and seeing if she like looks over and notices something and like
smells of wizardry and reagents.
Honestly,
start
Maybe
asking about reagents
on her hands.
I wasn't sure what the obnoxious I'm working on a screenplay at the Starbucks version of would be in this game, but I've just figured it out now.
That's what it is.
I wonder what reagents I need for my spell.
I write a Starbucks.
Yeah, see if she and ask her for ones that like only wizards would know, and like say like they're good quality something. And,
Okay.
do you know where I could get something?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
How delightfully pretentious too. That like he's not going to go to the tavern. He's going to go to the highfalutin cafe where all the intellectuals are hiding out. Fucking pompous wizard.
I know.
All right. So the way that plays out, I just rolled a reaction for. What is your charisma again?
12.
Okay.
0.
Okay.
So you spend some time at there, and I'd like you to give us a dex check, please.
Okay. My
Nat 20.
That's probably not gonna
Nat
be
20. Oh god.
So you
Okay.
are at the bar. This is probably on the first day of it. Grimm is sitting down, and you take a place of pride, and you are. I mean, there are Grimm can be said to be many things. Subtle is not one of them, and Grimm is asking Denai some obvious pointed questions about stuff. She speaks to one of the other patrons, who walks over and then accidentally spills beer all over your spell book. And your dex check just told me that you jumped back but left your spell book there. Your spell book is soaked in beer.
Is it still readable?
It depends how fast you react to it. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Now,
I'm
in fairness,
soaking-
now that you know the consequences, you could spend a point of astonishing fortune to re-roll if you like.
Yeah. I don't want to lose my entire spell
No
book.
way, man. I don't think you can be using that pool for something like that. Jeez.
Yeah, that's I don't think it's
He's
worth it.
absolutely useless without that thing.
I think we might need that for a check later on in the game. That's pretty cheap.
Besides losing the entire spell book.
I might have to make a check if a store gets lucky later. I need that.
Grim, just cast Fireball and dry it out.
Yeah. Put a burning sphere over it.
There you go. Okay, so
Okay,
narrowly,
that's
you suddenly see it, and you can be fast with your sleight of hand when you need to be, and you grab it and pull it back, and the big fisherman who spills it just kind of puts both knuckles down on the table, and looks at you, and says, "Accidents happen here. Maybe it'd be better to be somewhere else."
I'm trying to think what he would actually do here. I think he wants to punch this guy.
Okay, let's just take a step back
but
for just one moment.
But he
here.
walks.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
You are absolutely free to play your character the way that you choose to play your character. But the character you choose to play is something that you need to take into context to be a good team player.
I know. I'm not going. That's why he's not going to.
Okay,
He thinks
so
about
let's
his
just,
group. That's what I said. Like,
it's worth just because we're getting to the point where we've got one character who is going a little rogue here, and we all know enough that the justification to say I'm just playing my character is, and I'm not saying that's not what you're doing, Brandon. It's something worth just addressing. So serves a good pseudo example of it. That's not good enough at this table. Is just it doesn't. You choose what kind of character you're going to bring to the table, and we need to be mindful that it is a collaborative, sport, as it were. So, that in mind, what is Grim going to do?
Restrain
Punch him.
himself.
Sorry, just kidding.
And walks out just glaring at the fisherman.
Yep.
And then just kind of walks out and probably never sets foot in that bar again.
If you spare a look back too, Denai has those dark eyes just glaring at you like she wants you to know that this was not an accident.
Okay, well, note taken.
Okay. So you
I
head out.
apologize for the story later. Sorry for ruining your chances.
I don't know about that.
So that was what Grim wanted to do the first day. Lex, you're searching out someone to help make silver arrows.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so that you most definitely can do that. There's going to be someone who's going to have some kind of I'm trying to think who.
Just needs to be a smith of some kind. Because
Yeah.
I can make the arrows. I'm a Bowyer Fletcher.
Yeah, I think there's going to be someone in town who can make do. Like, no one's making like armor or plate or stuff like that. But I mean, little simple things like fixing, the what do you call brackets that that are on ships for oars and things like that. Like, there would need to be a metal worker in town to help with that kind of stuff. So, if you find someone to do that, I think assume that to use the is there a cost for silver arrows in the PHP?
Yeah,
We were gonna
I think
melt
it's
down
5
silver.
times.
Is it 5 times? Okay.
That's what I'm guessing, but I can't remember.
Okay.
We were going to melt down our silver and use that.
Well, we had several hundred silver, I think.
Pretty sure I already added that to my character sheet. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, where's that silver? What silver?
What are you talking about? As a guy puts dice in his pocket and runs off carrying large stacks of silver coins. What silver?
So there's, I can't remember what the guy's name is. He's one of the not one of the authors of the current edition of it, but he's one of the guys who writes regular adventures for Call of Cthulhu. He had his bit of advice was, tell the player they see a face walking past a window outside of where they are, and then when they ask for more details, say, "What do you mean? What face?" Gaslighting in the game. Okay, let's see here. Arrows.
I can't even find the equipment section.
I can't even find it in.
Here's equipment descriptions. Here we go.
Arms and equipment. This might have it. What I'm thinking, Dave, is that they're not going to because you're using your own materials for this. I guess you're like reforging some arrow tips, steel arrow tips from your own, your own possession or your own collection. It's really just going to be the time using the anvil that they're going to charge you.
Yeah. Well, really, we just need to make a mold from one of our regular arrow tips and then melt down the silver, fill the mold, let it cool, and then I can sharpen them and attach them to arrows.
Yeah. Let's
I talk like I do this on a regular basis. Like, hey, yeah, you just got to do this and this. And this.
Yeah, sure. So just let's say, what do you propose being the amount you'll pay him?
I don't know. A couple gold.
A couple gold? Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll give him 4 gold for his time and
Sure. Okay, now, guys, what you will... Your Griffins have an AC of 3 right now, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, so the thing is that even like if you got studded leather barding, it's only going to add... the maximum AC it can offer you is a 3. Like they've already got some fairly tough hide. If you went to chain, if you somehow worked some chain in, that could drop it by 1.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
We get lamellar plates instead added on and make it, down to AC 1. No, I don't know.
you can get banded or splint. That would drop it down potentially to 1, or plate is down to 0. But I mean, I'm not sure you're gonna get plate mail on a Griffin, or at least not get in air with it again.
550
sure that-
pounds.
This town's really going to have the facilities for making large amounts of chainmail.
So chain is 90 pounds for the actual armor.
Only about 100 hours or so to make a chain halberd.
No, forget
So,
70 pounds for the barding, if you want, and 500 GP is the cost.
Sounds good.
500. Do we have enough?
But you have enough.
500 GP, 8. We have 4,000 gold pieces lying around.
How much do
We
you
don't
have
have to pay for other people's.
Well, didn't you say we needed 8, Kev? If we're gonna
8,
get
yeah,
them
it'll
for
be
everybody?
so that'll be 4,000 gold for the full to outfit everybody
Yeah.
with chain.
I have. How much do I have on me?
I could do studded leather.
Studded
Won't do
leather
anything.
won't give the. It gives a +2 AC bonus, but the max AC is 3.
Oh,
So it doesn't do anything.
doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm assuming that part of the Griffin's, really good armor class is in part because they got that tougher hide, but also because they're really quite agile. So, adding if you had a horse that had a normal AC of 7, then studded leather would help drop it down to a 5. But yeah.
I don't think stores kept any money for. My money hasn't changed in
Can you
20
think
or 30 sessions.
I think what well, you guys were paid 200 GP by the speaker, so that has that's something else you guys gained.
Can we add that to the party loot?
Well, there's a total wealth, but I don't know what that is. There's
Oh.
party loot on the total wealth, but I don't know if that's already been split up or
I
what.
don't think it has been. Anything that's still on there is stuff that has not been distributed.
Okay. Yeah, I have 767 gold pieces on hand.
I've got 600.
I could pay for one of them.
Where's this total wealth thing?
On the bottom of the party loot.
I just realized too. I need to do a double check on this, but we're coming up on a year on this campaign, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, coming up.
Yeah.
It was like April you started it up.
yeah. It was either March or April. It was shortly after the pandemic started. So I saw a reference to August of 2020. I was like, oh, geez. That's right. It has been a while.
My first XP was March 29.
Actually, I've just checked the rules on barding.
I
Page
missed
76.
I missed the first section.
Mo,
Sorry.
Arms and Equipment Guide.
He's using a different game book.
All right. Okay. Well,
Oh, there
the
you
actual
go.
player's handbook said leather would give them 1. But if we're not using that one,
Yes.
Right, no, leather would give them 1, but the max AC bonus they can get from it is a 4. So the best
no,
AC...
there is. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a specific call out for barding and how it affects creatures with a natural armor class.
Yeah, and that's
Makes sense.
what we've just been talking about is that, and then the maximum, there's a cap to the AC. If the thing has hide that is tougher than leather, then throwing leather on top of it doesn't provide an appreciable bonus. So, what is the thought then, guys? Sorry, but I didn't realize it wasn't going to give you a huge benefit here. Do you want to? Does anyone have the money
Yes.
for chain? And if not, do you have any other ways of trying to pay for that?
Well, it depends. How much is this letter of introduction going to cost us? Because I don't want to spend us all in.
That's
chain
probably
for
100
all
gold.
of it. 100 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got enough for one, and I'd be happy to throw up for this letter of introduction, too.
Okay.
Yeah, like I say, I only have 275 gold pieces on my sheet. I don't know what I possibly did with others, but that's where I'm at.
You've been introducing this character as a gambler for about 64 sessions. I think that we know precisely where it's gone.
Well, there's the answer. March 21st was session 0
Nice.
on the channel.
Okay,
So,
there we go. I got to
exactly 11 months today.
cook up something special for our anniversary. Yeah.
So
Bill.
so anybody else willing or able to throw up for personal change mail from their personal money stash, or?
Well, I've got 200. I'm just seeing what have we got in the way of actual.
You and Store could combine resources and get 1 for 1. I guess.
All right. If we look at the total wealth and the player loot one, we've got 5,286 gold, 500 platinum, just over 1,000 silver.
If we've got 5,000, that's enough.
Where did that come from? Is what I want to know. Because
I don't even know what that is.
I've been watching the loot fairly regularly and adjusting stuff, and I don't know if somebody just went through and added up everything that was in the notes.
Character
But
I
sheets.
think
There's
John's
something
been,
right at the bottom.
maintaining that, hasn't he?
well, I've been maintaining it too, like crossing off stuff that people have, and basically what I'm saying is it's not been stellarly, taken care of on a regular basis.
Stellarly?
Okay.
I doubt the validity of that coinage right there.
Okay.
Or maybe it's from all of our character sheets combined. I don't know. I'm
So
kind
you got 3,000 from the troll caves 20 sessions ago. I don't think you guys have had an opportunity to spend that money since that time.
No.
Control caves.
Right? And then
So we were carting that along on the rams then?
Yeah, I guess.
well, but
then
when Gorwin got his haversack, I'm assuming you guys transferred some of your crap.
Yeah.
Right. So we got a whole crap load of money in Gorwin's sack, but he's not here, so we can't pay you.
We'll get that. Well, then he can't have
Hey,
barding
next
on his
week.
goddamn griffin.
Pay you
Well,
pay you next week.
not to be a bit callous, but I think maybe that's it's a bit expensive for what it gives us. And don't forget, we'd have to take it off at night, so it wouldn't have helped when we got ambushed.
We've had the money for 20 sessions.
Yeah. You guys
Yeah,
haven't
we
done
just
anything.
spend it on something here.
Yeah.
It seems to.
All right.
I mean, I am up for it. A 1 point of AC is a better than 5%
Yeah.
chance of them not hitting us.
Yep.
And if we lose these griffins, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if we lose the griffins, we are totally tattooed.
Yeah.
And
Kev
you saw
did
like how a
mention-
lot of the flying creatures get like multiple attacks, so anything that can
And-
negate one of those attacks is ideal.
Kev did mention several sessions ago something about reading up the aerial combat rules. And I don't know about you, but if your griffin dies when you're like 200 feet in the air, I'm guessing that's a painful plunge to the ground.
Yeah.
Jeff's had a character that fell to his death. Actually, thanks to Brent. So
You're
That was
you're
friendly
right,
fire.
Mo. It is
Oh, Brent.
expensive, but when you get up to AC 3, to go up 1 more point of AC for a non-player character is not very easy to do.
Plus, the money sitting there that we haven't spent in 20 sessions probably doesn't help us much.
Yeah. So why don't we do
If
this
that's
then,
legit.
guys? Let's cross off the 5,000, or for the 4,000 it'll cost. Bring it down to 1,286, and they will be at work on your chainmail barding. And if you want any, you guys can tell us what it'll look like. If you want any special filigree or any kind of iconography on your Griffin's barding, you guys can feel free to have that added in as well as part of the cost.
Clangadin's symbol. Right?
Nice.
Right on the shoulder of the like
Yep, the haunch. Or
that
whatever.
part.
Yeah.
The punch. Yeah, I don't know where, but
Okay.
Okay. So then Griffins are going to have better AC.
Nice. So everyone's AC, yeah. So all your Griffins at the end of this week will have an AC of 2. So pretty good. All right, and it's 70 pounds of weight for the chain, not 90. I read it wrong. Then, guys, anything else you wish to try and track down? You guys got a lot of money to spend here.
Any potions?
Oh yeah, potions.
What are you in the market for?
Healing?
Enduring cold.
Yeah. Let's
Not
see
bad
here.
idea.
Featherfall? Just kidding.
That's actually really not a bad idea at all.
Get
Token
mail.
of Featherfall. Eberron? Can I get one of those?
Yeah, mail in
Yeah.
from Eberron. Address my mail to Sharn. I need a Featherfall token, please. Okay. All right, hold on here. Awesome. I was checking see if I had it posted to Discord, and I just saw someone's already started spending their money for supplies for our Rift session. So that's great.
My.
Okay.
I know the least about that game.
I'm actually gonna. I thought of that, Hobbs. I'm putting together a primer for you as well too, so you'll have a nice cheat sheet because there's a lot of Savage Rifts, Savage Worlds in general. Sometimes can have a lot of stuff going on, particularly with characters that have some experience. And Savage Rifts it's a big bite to swallow, but you're gonna have you're playing basically a super psychic in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mind melter.
Exactly. It's gonna be pretty badass. Okay, let's see here. I've got in the house rules. That's what I was looking for. I've got the cost, don't I? I didn't have that posted. Let's see here. House rules draft 7. Open up. I think it's 200, isn't it, for a healing potion? Potions. Yeah, local priest or alchemist 200 for healing potion. Potion of negation, which removes poison from your system, is 300 per potion. Potion of cure disease is 375. Basically, as much as you want to spend on that. Turns out that, I mean, these are going to be coming by way of, like, different containers, and, you know, they're going to have different iconography on them, and from different realms and different nations, but, like, if you want to try and clean out people's hordes here, the speaker will be able to track down as much as you want to buy. Like I said, people who came here to leave their lives behind, they had a whole history. Oh, bless you, Mo. A whole history behind them before they got here. So, regular healing potions, $200 a pop, or 200 GP a pop. Potions of negation, which removes poison from the system, is 300. And potions of cure disease are 375. You guys still have, with that platinum, you got 2,500 gold plus the actual gold.
We want to use that group funds and just say we'll buy a certain number of potions or whatever of healing or whatever and distribute it equally.
Do we
I
want
can just
any
feel-
negation or cure disease?
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe one of each.
I'm checking for cold resistance as well, too. I'll bet you they can get that.
Yeah, that'd be more useful.
Yeah, cold resistance
Yeah, I think some
is
more healing.
500 gold per pop.
500 gold.
Yeah.
Now we actually need money. I knew that's what would happen as soon as we want to go buy things. We're like, what do we need actual money for?
Yeah.
Oh, everything.
Well, and really, like, you guys could not have picked a better place. Imagine, like, a bunch of ne'er-do-well adventurers and pseudo-criminals who all decided to settle down. That's Lonelywood.
Grim wanted to like this place. He wanted to.
So 500,
I love
500
zero
platinum.
self-reflection on the part of Grim for his culpability.
It sucks. It sucks.
That's awesome.
So do we want to spend some of this money then and just get some potions before we dig into our own personal?
Whatever you want to do, I'm down.
Okay, so 500 platinum is how much gold?
2,500. So you guys have 2,786
We're loaded.
gold. Cold resistance, as I said, are 500. Let's see, is there anything else? Any other potential issues you guys want to deal with?
What are amethysts worth? There's 4 of them in there.
The amethyst. I'm not sure you guys. No one had the what do you call it?
Praise
appraising.
skill.
Yeah, it looks like John's gone through and collected all the other coins and gems and stuff from above.
In this clan of ne'er-do-wells, we should be able to find an appraiser.
I'm actually also going to let you guys each make a roll for a magic item, and we'll say that those are the other things that are available for purchase.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
800?
Percentile?
So we want like a D100?
Yeah, everyone give me... no, it's a... I think it's a D100, then a D1000. But let me... I'm just checking the price of the amethysts.
everyone's like, most of the time you ask for a call and you get Lackwitz are all slap
Okay.
dicking around. You never roll. Everyone like magic items. Boom, boom, boom. Every roll is like instantly in there. What
It's
just
like-
happened?
My mom used to say that. He's like, I call all day for you to like go clean your room, but if I told you there's $20 on my dresser, you'd hear me in a heartbeat. I'm like,
Yeah.
yep.
Selective hearing. Okay, so then the amethysts will be worth 100 gold. You're going to lose 10% for the exchange rate on
Okay.
it, but that'll be, so that's 360, I guess. 360 gold you'll get for those amethysts. All right, and let's see what other stuff that the and this is sort of, you can picture that she's gone around and has been, from some of the sketchier folks in town, finding what what stuff might be available they might be willing to part with for coin. This is not like a shop that's opened up. Okay, so let me get these recorded here. So Lex, you rolled a 56. Okay. Lex, give me D1000 roll. Ooh, please. 63, okay.
No, I rolled that. That Lex hasn't rolled it yet. He's
Okay.
slacking.
Okay.
781.
781, okay. Thank you. Interesting. Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll write down what these things are first, then I'll go through them one by one and let you guys know what you have found. Grim, you got an 81. Okay, and then percentile roll, please, or a D1000 roll for Grim. Oh, I got
I
that
did.
there. Yeah, 911. Okay.
911.
Awesome, thank you. Okay. I have Public Enemy in my head now. Okay. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. All right. Then it is, let's see here. Tom got a 22. Okay. And then 92. I actually don't know what that is. All right. Then Store, 41. Okay. And 63. Interesting. What else? Oh, is there anything else you guys wish to do this first day as well, too? We know what Lex is doing. We know Store's negotiating the construction of this chainmail barding. Cola and Tom, is there anything you guys want to be doing this first day?
I thought I'd probably be helping with handling the griffins. So
Yeah.
I presume the first thing is them being measured.
Yep.
And I think maybe take them out for hunting so they don't hunt locally, because I think they were concerned about that.
Yeah, most definitely.
So maybe we agree we'll take them, a certain number away, far enough away so they're not going to cause problems, and we can do that
Okay.
for exercise as well.
And then Cola, I just need from you a percentile roll and a D1000 roll, please.
I suppose at some point in the day I will blow the spells, the healing spells, to start bringing people up.
Okay.
But we could probably we'll do that each day, I
Okay.
guess. Oh, I can't drag and drop. I need to just I actually have to type in D1000.
Okay. Oh, and Cola, did you give me a percentile roll too?
It's the second.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you.
My griffin needs a little bit of healing too, but I guess if we're waiting, she'll heal 3 every day. So then
She will heal 1 every day unless someone's got animal handling. I think Lex does. Do you have animal handling, Lex?
Store does.
Store does.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So a
If
heal
we're here for
2.
okay,
2 per day.
Yeah. I was gonna say if we're here for a week anyway, it's already 7 will get her up.
Okay.
Other than that, in terms of the day's activity, I might find some time to continue to work on the what's it called, the Crag Cat cloaks.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because you'd said that like the one I made for myself was like it's all right, but like I may want to fine tune it and then start making some for the other folks.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So let's say. So first off, let's deal with this magic item crap here, and see what is available here. And I'm picturing this as a montage.
I don't think I said I was going to go out and do that.
Do what?
Never mind.
Yeah, this is not. It's not you guys individually finding things. It was for sake of having 5 things to get you guys to roll. Yeah, and then for me.
Gotcha.
So, all right. Then the first item that is available is. Oh. And they really... Man, oh man. It's Murphy's Law that, like, when I want to find something, it's right at the beginning or right at the end. It's either the end of the previous one that I don't have in my hands, or it's the beginning of the next one in the series. Without fail. Whoa, okay, so the first one you find is a... Cole, this may sound more interesting for you now. It is a dust that, when powdered, when consumed in a tea, this powder will increase the user's wisdom by 3 for 24 hours. That's available for 900.
Little tea before you pray, and you'll be able to get higher level spells, essentially.
Dust of the owl, wise old owl.
Sure.
Higher level, it would give me, it would raise my wisdom so I'd get some bonus or potentially additional spells, but wouldn't necessarily increase the level of the spell I can get to, because I still need to be of a level high enough to cast it.
Yeah.
It would also make you immune, depending on what your wisdom is now, it may potentially make you immune to certain spells as well.
Yeah, because I'm already 18.
Yep, so that...
Okay, Cole's 18. Okay.
That one is 900.
I don't have enough anyway.
No, but you guys have... This is what the group has 6 or 7... What is it? That's 2,500, so 3,700 gold right now that they're sitting on.
I saved it again. 3146. I gotta convert the copper and silver.
Oh, no, it's 37, because it was 12. 12 plus 25 is 37. You're cheating yourself out of 600 gold there.
Don't be cheating us.
Okay. Next thing that's available is... All right. A sword.
Store can start using a sword now.
Let's go, bastard sword, bastard sword, bastard sword, bastard sword.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be... It's 25,000 gold. I'm gonna bump it down to something that would be within reason here. That'd be pretty awesome.
What was it?
The sword, it's 25,000 gold for something that never treats, that slices through any armor as though the armor wearer's, as though the AC is never better than 5. So you'd never be targeting an AC better than 5. But again, 25,000. So the next thing is, oh yeah, these are all swords are crazy expensive. So it's 6,000 gold. At least that's the asking price. This is... Oh, what kind of sword is it?
Should I write these down somewhere?
I'll leave it to you guys. Hobbs, give me a percentile roll. You're the one looking for a bastard sword. Come on. 39.
Long sword.
Interesting. It's a katana, so it's effectively a bastard
Ooh.
sword.
I was going to say that counts as a bastard sword, right?
Yeah. So this is a katana of lightning.
Oh man.
It inflicts a bonus of 2 points of electrical damage on every strike, and metallic armor and shields.
And dragon scales.
Oof. Let's see here. Oh, this thing's crazy good. So it you get to ignore metallic armor for it, for the purpose of whatever AC it's giving. You're also protected as if by a ring of shock resistance, which is +2 on saving throws versus electricity, -2 per damage of die on spells and spell-like effects, and you may call lightning twice a day if a storm is in the area.
Jeez.
That is
How much is that?
the asking price is 6,000 gold.
Oh.
But would they take trades of other stuff? Maybe they want a little jade frog.
Yeah, you have to enter into a negotiation about that. So that's 6,000. Next up is a scroll.
Ehrlich would be in love with that thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You would love that.
We cut back to a snowbank where there's like just a little bit of a hand sticking out of it. The wind blowing across. All right. Next is a scroll. Oh, this is quite interesting. There are 2 spells on there that, Grim, you've never heard of before.
Ooh.
One is, it's Stone Strength. It causes any single stone structure, no matter what its size, to increase its structural value by 10% per level of the caster. Stone becoming more tough, more resistant. So this is like a thing for protecting against siege magic. It is a 5th level spell. And then the other is... Whoa. Stone Split. This is a 6th level spell. But the wizard who casts this spell cleaves the next stone object he or she touches. The force extending from the fingertips manifests in a spray of light and a thick, winding crack that appears in the stone with considerable force. The crack reduces an amount of stone to rubble equal to the spell's area of effect, which is 10 cubic feet per level. So this is a way of destroying 10 cubic feet per level of stone. And as embedded in the... It's a 6th level spell, which means that the embedded spell in the scroll, if you use it, would be a 11th level caster. That's 110 cubic feet of stone reduced to rubble. And it creates 1d8 points of damage per level of the caster against stone creatures. So that's 11d8 against stone creatures like golems, Galeb Dur, things like that.
How much are both of those?
The scroll, the asking price of the scroll is 10,000 gold pieces.
Shit. Both. That's for both of them.
That's one scroll has both spells on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you can tell too. Like this seems like this may be a custom spell that someone had worked out at some point. It may actually also the honey. Can you get out of there, Anna? Come on. Thank you. Come on, over here.
I
Yes.
feel like I got these wrong, but that's.
I see it. That's good. We can look them up afterwards.
Yeah.
So there's that. There you go. All right, there is a rod as well too. Let's see here. Now, the one upside you've got to this is that the people who are offering these things, like they've retired here. They don't have any interest in going anywhere else. So you do have some leverage there, though. Some of these things are going to be like their most prized possessions.
And they're probably not very interested in our magical items if they're willing to. If they're not going anywhere.
I don't know. You got a fishing rod of endless trout.
I was going to say if we had that. Dynamite
Automatic
sticks to blow up
dishwasher.
the ice. Yeah.
Warforged Titan augers.
Exactly.
Okay, where on earth is this thing? Oh, for Pete's sake. I love these Encyclopedia Magica books, but the layout for how they choose to identify some of the magic items is sometimes a bit perplexing.
Perplexing? Sounded like you were keeping yourself from saying what you really mean, Kev.
No, it is. It's genuinely perplexing. I'm like, what is that? Because like it's like going through encyclopedias, before there was Wikipedia, right? Like when you're like, all right, well, what's the thought process of how these people might organize this stuff, and then trying to track it down. This is a curious one. So this is a rod of thunderous compliance. Once per day, you may summon all elephants and triceratops within 3 miles.
Well, yeah.
Hey, does a mammoth count as an elephant?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
A mammoth
that.
would count as an elephant, absolutely, yeah.
So if you see a frost giant charging on a mammoth, and suddenly you summon it, it's like poof, disappears and
Yeah.
reappears.
And I will
Yeah,
point
I
out
get
the whole idea of the hidden land full of dinosaurs, the most obvious of which is the Savage Land in the Marvel Universe, found in Antarctica.
Oh yeah, Antarctica. That's right. That could be one here.
It is possible that there may be Triceratops, but there may be a reason that you don't see that this town is beset by Triceratops and there. So there's that. And the final thing is a scroll of protection from genies.
Oh,
Who made
goody.
a rod of thunderous compliance and then names it
Yeah, I know.
rod of thunderous compliance? That's what I want to know.
So, of those 5 magic items, guys, is there anything that does strike you as things of interest? The thing that obviously you can automatically afford, the Rod of Thunder's compliance is 10,000 gold too. So,
Like we're gonna- Oh,
I'm gonna
please.
guess.
He needs to reduce his market. This is the market here, man.
I'm picturing like as you guys are being shown these things by the speaker, you guys are like oh, and then the Rod of Thunder's compliance comes down, and everyone kind of looks at each other and is like, what's a Triceratops?
Yeah.
All right, so there's that. The powder, the things that seem like likely to be of interest to you is the scroll of those with those stone spells on it, the powder of wisdom, and then the lightning katana. Is that right, guys? Those are the ones that really do.
What was
Sure.
you had that, and wasn't there another sword that treated everything as that was super expensive? I thought that was the first one, the sword that had like the 5.
Yeah, that wasn't
Everything-
one of them. That was it. That was a test.
No, that was just
run.
that's what I rolled.
Oh,
but, like,
that was a test. Oh, gotcha.
yeah. The price of that one is well beyond what you guys could have afforded. Okay, so guys, that is just something for you to think over for the next couple of days. What do any of those strike you as things that you automatically want to purchase?
What is the bonus to the lightning sword? Is it a +1, a +2, no bonus? What?
Oh yeah, hold on. Give me.
That seems like the most important part, honestly, in some ways.
Yeah, especially with some of the things you are likely to face as well.
Well, quite a lot have got magical weapons already.
Well, Stores has charges, and if the charges are gone, then he's not going to be able to fight anything.
Right, yeah.
Hobbs, give us a percentile roll or a D20 roll, please.
Beat a 1.
It is a +1 sword.
Okay.
The enchantment plus
Can I
1 to hit,
spend
plus 1
astonishing
damage.
fortune?
Unfortunately not. All right. So those are the things that are sort of the keepsakes and heirlooms and whatnot that the people either who have retired here or have been passed on by the people who came before. Those costs obviously are going to be flexible. The prices that they're offering are flexible, and particularly if you decide to indulge in any kind of barter with the folks here.
Does anybody have anything they're willing to part with or trade?
Do you have anything that has not been claimed yet? Who's wearing the Cloak of Reflection? Oh, Grim
It
is.
says Grim, I think.
Okay.
Grimace, yeah. No, I like that better than probably anything that's on that list.
Grimace.
Okay.
That sword is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what we need. +1, I don't know if that's going to do it. It seems like we might need more than that. But I don't know. If being a bastard sword, then it allows me to use a shield again, and then also do some serious damage to larger than man-sized creatures if we're like fighting giants or something.
Well, with the upside of the weather rolls you guys have been coming across, the likelihood of there being a storm is actually remarkably high in this campaign.
Yeah.
So who has the katana of lightning? If we have to like barter with the guy, I was just curious what that looks like.
Oh, the person.
I'm not talking about killing him, Grim. I could just hear it in your laugh.
No, I didn't mean that.
The person.
Gamble with him is what I thought you were going to do.
Okay, let's see here. So the person you meet is actually, I'm not sure you've ever met someone quite. They strike you as similar ethnically to some of the folks you've seen from Aglarond and from some of the regions far, far to the east, even east of Thay. And his name. Could you give me a percentile roll, Hobbs? Oh, god dang, I don't have my copy of... Okay, his name is Toturi.
Oh, from distant Karatura is what you're hinting at. I see.
His weather-beaten face, he's got a kind of a patchy mustache and beard that have, or wispy, I should say, that have grown in. Yeah, he seems willing to part with it.
He's gone. He's come a long way to forget his past.
He looks like he's probably in his like late 40s, early 50s as well.
Can we talk to him or
Sure.
what?
Yeah, of course. Shane will bring him by, and because the word is sort of in the span of the well, this may not happen on the first day, maybe partway through the week, but word has gotten through town that you guys are paying cash money for valuables, and the word about what you guys are intending on doing has also probably spread.
I thought these guys were keeping secrets. Jesus.
Within
Small town gossip.
outside of Lonelywood, absolutely. Within, it's still a small town. So,
All right. So, yeah, I mean, I think Store would ask him, saying that we don't have the amount of gold that you're asking for, but I would wonder what a resident of Lonelywood would do with so much money, and perhaps we could do something to take and trade. No, not that, you weirdo, Grim.
Oh,
what?
Brandon breathes and he gets picked on.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're actually having. I think you guys have gone to
Tea.
his place because that's where he has it. He has it like sitting on a mantle, kind of to the side, and he has. You can tell that he does not live alone. There is an Aluskan woman who he is married to. They have 2 kids, and they're sort of kept in another room. You guys have tea with him as well too, but it is a much more. It's a much more elaborate procedure that he puts down. Like there's a little sitting or like kind of like kneeling table around which you guys are all collected. When the tea is brought out, there's a very specific way he places all of the teacups in front of you. The teacups themselves seem to have they've got a rough-hewn quality to them, but they have very, very beautiful painting on them too. A lot of pastoral scenes that would be well beyond the Icewind Dale. Something that, lots of luscious greens and blues and yellows for the sun in the sky. And after he places all these things, he, one of the things he says is that his time as a warrior is behind him. So this would be the last vestige of that being left. But he wants to, if as much as anyone does, he wants to provide for his family. And the money that he's asking for this is something that would go potentially generations to keep them comfortable. They would never want for anything. This is his opportunity to try and do that.
That doesn't help us. How much is a Delver's staff worth? Looks like he's getting at that age where he might need some help getting around.
For a walking stick, he need only go to the Lonely Wood and cut down a tree. So
it seems pretty dangerous in there, especially with that abominable moose.
Well, with the thanks of you, brave heroes, we hear that has been addressed.
Leverage.
So what can you think of? I mean, in terms of negotiating with this guy, if you can think of ways, that's what's important to him. You can easily identify that. He's fairly transparent with that. So is there something you could think to offer that would that might equal that or provide that kind of value?
Am I there? Can I make a suggestion?
We're all there.
Everyone kind of looks at each other.
But I don't know you can. Anyone else have any suggestions? No, just kidding. Go ahead.
What do you think?
Go ahead, Robin.
Well, I was going to say, if we're here to kill the White Witch, and without that will provide for family of your future. What if we offered you? Presumably, she will have many, many valuable items at her abode. If we gave you the first pick of the items from her abode in exchange for the staff now, would that be enough?
He looks up. Let me roll first because I got an idea what his reaction is going to be.
First pick.
I mean, you're going to benefit from Store's charisma, not
Good.
Store's got a
Because
pretty
isn't bad. It's not Stores.
incredible charisma.
Yeah.
All right. So he, you can see he's thinking this over. His reaction is I have known men and women like yourselves in my time. And if everyone who planned to return from such a quest had done so, the world would have many more rich adventurers than moldering corpses. If we exchange for some money now and a pick from their prizes, what assurance do I have that would happen? That you will succeed? He seems pretty keen, though. Like, he is definitely...
Yeah.
You guys are it's...
Go ahead, sorry.
Well, I suppose Cola's our most connected person. Could we pray and aid his family connections?
Well, two things, right? If we have the sword, our chances of success increase exponentially. Second, if we fail, even here in the Lonely Wood, the effects of the ice witch will be known and will affect your family for a long time to come.
He spares a look, into the other room where his wife and kids are kind of waiting. The wife is trying to keep them occupied, but clearly the wife is listening in to what's going on. He looks back at you all. I have, and my family have little use for, and he kind of gestures at the sword, baubles, any longer. Gold. Gold is what secures their future. What would you say to a fifth now? And the balance when you succeed?
If someone can do that math quick, then we can decide if we have it.
2,000 gold is what we need to pay, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not 10,000.
Wait, how much was it?
Yeah, the sword is
6,000.
10,000.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
about 2,000 right now.
Well, hold on, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I was.
I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah, I
six.
think you said 6.
Oh, it's 6. Yeah. So then it would be
1,250.
uh,
No, 1,200.
1,200. Yeah.
1,200.
Yeah. I think we should
We
do it.
could
What do
do
you guys
that.
think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Okay. So Totori goes up and grabs the thing. You can see he spares kind of one last, his eyes sort of linger, for those of you who are more perceptive, linger on the mon, the crest that is on there as well too. And he then turns and his hands up, the palms of his hands turned up with the sword resting in it. He then walks over to you, Store, and says, then I place this in your hands then.
Store will take it reverently.
Okay.
I will do what I can with it. Totoro, is that what you said his name was?
Totori.
Totori.
Yep. So he says, kind of still looking at it, and he says, I know that I knew that there was a reason for why it remained. Perhaps this was what was intended. And he kind of pops it open a bit, and now you can actually see the blade too. It has it's steel, but some kind of phenomenally forged steel that you're unfamiliar with, that you've never seen before, with a distinctly bluish hue to it. And as he draws it out, you could swear that the way the light reflects, it's almost like it shifts like tempestuous, clouds being blown across Stormfront. And he says that you may obviously call it what you wish. And he kind of smiles sadly and then holds it out. We called it Sky Strike.
Nice.
And because it's a katana, I'm going to give it one other quality that we have seen in Legacy of the Crystal Shard. Or in Nightwind Dale. Nightwind Dale? I'm combining the campaigns, guys. Night Below. Okay.
It's got the murderous quality. It turns the person who wields it into a murderous rager.
That's awesome.
Well, this is traditional D&D, where there was always a chance that the sword was intelligent. And
Yeah.
On a natural roll of a 19 or 20, you can roll an extra dice of damage.
Nice.
The blade is so keen on this.
So, Grim, you've got that mace wand with the 239 charges on it. I can cross that off, right?
Yeah. Yep. Correct.
And I think I've got rules for katana here, too.
Let me make sure I know what it's capable of.
Sure.
It does +2 electric damage on every hit.
Ooh, it's actually faster than a bastard sword too. So the katana used two-handed does. This is just the base stats of it here, Hobbs. Two-handed is 2d6 damage against small and medium and against large.
Oh, interesting. So its damage is different than a bastard sword.
Yeah, and it has a weapon speed of 4.
Oh shit! So I'll be at 2 with this thing.
Yep. Then, in addition, when it's one-handed, it's 1d10. So it's like a bastard. 1d10 against small and medium, 1d12 against large. Also, weapon speed 4. The weight is 6, and it can do either slashing or piercing damage. On a roll of 19 or 20, you get to do an extra dice of damage or extra weapon damage. So it'll either be 2d6 extra or 1d10 or 1d12 extra, depending what you're attacking. Ooh. It is also +1 to hit, +1 damage because of its magical qualities. It gives you resistance to electricity, so you'll take for lightning damage, +3 to your saves, -2 damage per dice. And twice per day when there is a storm, you can call lightning. As if an 8th level caster. All right. Now, what does that leave you, Dave? You were saying that you've adjusted the...
So I went through the party loot from top to bottom and pulled everything that didn't get crossed off. So if the guys want to just quickly go through the bottom list and make sure you didn't take like the potion of superheroism or whatever.
Okay. You guys have also... So that'll be another 1,200 gold off of the list. I'm not sure if you adjusted...
I think we used the potion. Didn't Hobbs store?
I had a potion of heroism, not superheroism.
Okay.
Okay, so another 1,200 gold off.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You can have a shield crafted here too, Hobbs. I know your shield was broken last time. It will not be masterwork, but it will be a shield. Oh, you guys got some like arcane herbs and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm sure people had taken that stuff yet.
Yeah. All right.
There's a potion of truth there that the speaker might be interested in. As a politician, it's always good to know if someone's speaking the truth.
Oh, most definitely. If you guys want to give,
nobody else has it.
Yeah, if you guys want to give that up, she may pay for that powder that was available. The wisdom buffing powder.
So a trade.
Oh, yeah, trade. Yeah, totally. Let's do that.
Okay. All right. Anything else you guys wish to trade or do?
So we've got the wisdom powder and the sword?
Yep.
All right.
Does everyone actually have a magic weapon at this point? So I think, Kola, you've got the, what do you call it? The Staff of Latigar, or the Axe of Latigar, right? Yep. Okay. And...
I mean... I've got the Ice Scepter staff, but I don't hit with it. So but I shoot with it.
Well, I think that if unless I'm wrong, I think that Delver staff is coming back to you now.
Okay, if that's coming back to me, then I can use that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I like that. That was a good one.
Lex, you.
Lex has Beauregard and Dagger of Speed.
Oh yeah, right. And you get that, and then Tom, you got your Netherese longsword. Okay, so I mean. Is there anything else on the list of things? Guys, that rod of thunderous compliance, like, come on. How else are we getting Triceratops in this game?
If we were bleeding money, I would do it for a joke, but like I do it on lark. But
okay,
we can definitely trade the filter of love for the rod. Maybe he's got a.
Just give it to Hobbs. Hobbs can find a use for it.
Maybe he's looking for love. You know. Okay.
You know,
I already spent my stash.
Let's see here. I've given him a 10% chance of going for that deal. No, he doesn't want your magical roofie. The potion of superheroism. You guys, is someone going to claim that? It's only fighters, I think, who benefit from that. So it'd either be Tom or Store.
I drink the heroism.
Note that I have a potion of heroism.
Okay, so
It's
you
a
guys,
super-
Find
Superhero.
more than one.
there's a
I
this
think
is
maybe
potion of superheroism.
Does it work on Rangers?
I don't think so. I think it's only fighters.
You take it, Mo. Just change yours to superheroism.
and I'll give you the heroism one then. Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right, and then let's just before we take our mid-session break, Andrew, let's get your first. You were talking about your healing spells for the first day. Let's get those out of the way.
That sounds good.
And then I think is it Cola who's taken the powder of wisdom then?
I think so. Yeah.
Yep. So you can add that to your character sheet. I swear to God, Mo, I thought you said I'm going to buy another bucket. I'm like, there must be a.
I'm feeling better today than I was yesterday.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I'm just rolling cure moderates. Who
So-
needs them? I got 3.
So, well, you decide who you're casting on. Who's that on?
Right. I need to know who's lowest.
You should be able to see everyone's hit points at their
Yeah, it's up there.
tokens at the top of the roll 20.
Right. Ugh. I was
Well,
scrolled
you've
too
got
far
3,
down.
Lex, me, and Store, I think, or possibly yourself.
Yeah. So start on. Oh God, that's awful. So Lex. Another one for Lex because he's lower.
Okay.
Third one for Tom. Okay, those are my cure moderates. Cure lights are just D8s. So 3 of them. So Store,
Bless you.
Lex, and Tom.
Excuse me, my goodness.
Bless you.
So that last one was for me. Someone coughed just in the middle of a.
So yeah, the first 3 for the cure moderates were Lex, Tom, and then the D8s are Store, Lex, Tom.
Okay.
And that's me tapped out for the day.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So then, if there's nothing else that's happening that day, guys, let's you can add 3 more hit points to your characters as you get your sleep, and we'll see what happens next day as we get back. See if there's anything else. We can fast forward through the week if there's nothing else of interest that's going to happen. But back momentarily, folks.
I might copy some spells, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay, guys, Hobbs. Oh, Jesus. Hold on.
Is that someone's ringtone or something?
No, I think Hobbs is playing guitar right now, so we can't have that during the what do you call it? During our break, because so if it's an actual song, it's going to get picked up by the YouTube algorithm, and we're going to get demonetized. So, all right, for folks listening at home, Fred, what's check in? Good morning. Brian, morning. I was talking to Brian this morning. Ack, Utzius, good morning. Oh, Utzius was in and out. Well, thank you very much, Utzius. That's very kind of you. Patrick, what's going on? Welcome. Ice King, morning. Let's see here. Good stuff. Not the most fun to watch. Well, you know, Ice King, unfortunately, that's what you get when you get the kind of actual play sessions that we do. This is it's the unique or the genuine experience we get when playing at the table. Okay. All right. Hope everyone's having a really great start to the weekend. All righty. Okay. I was just waiting for Andrew and Hobbs. Now, for the rest of the week, guys, for your characters, is there anything else you guys wish to do?
I'm doing math on copying spells.
Okay, great. And then did Cola said he was taking the Dust of Wisdom, right? Or is that you see whether either Cola or Falker will take it. Let's see here. Cola.
There's a bunch of other things in the party loot we should.
Yeah, just because if it. Otherwise, I'm assuming it's not on anyone, and it will get taken if it. I think we call this the.
That and who's carrying it. Like, can't just summon it from nowhere when we need it.
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
So maybe there's somebody in town who's looking for a cracked spyglass with markings of water deep.
Yeah.
It's not magical. It's just. We don't have a thief, do we?
You do not, no.
Leather wallet with thieves' tools. Turn that over to the authorities.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody want to crack spyglass with the markings of water deep before I delete it?
Well, I don't know. Can we sell it?
It's a cracked spyglass. It's broken.
It is not.
Keepsake.
No one is looking to spend money on it here. No.
Yeah. Gone.
Okay.
Necklace of Mistral, non-magic.
Oh, you're muted, Hop. Sorry, I muted you because you were playing guitar. There you go.
Thought I was already muted, of course. I think Store is wearing that. I have a silver necklace of Mitra symbol, 4-point star symbol, where I don't know why exactly, but
yeah. Okay.
I'll delete that then. Potion of Superheroism is gone.
Okay. Dave, you carry on. You're doing a great job.
Oil of Sanctuary, protection from evil for 24 hours. Only one of them. I don't know why I copied twice.
someone should take it. I don't have it right now.
I'll take it then.
Okay.
Well, if we're going toe to toe with the White Witch, that might. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how does it protection me work in second edition.
Okay. And
Put that in my bottle of containment.
okay. Yeah, you could put those other things in there too. The potion of sobriety and the filter of love. If you chose.
I could always keep that potion of sobriety for when Store ties one on and we need him to ship up and get ship shape, do a fight. Or no, was it Jeff's character that was did it
Yes.
manually left?
Yeah.
Jeff's character.
Okay. And then...
I'll put those in the bottle of containment.
Yep.
So that's all. That'd be it for my time.
So the Fire Welt... oh, great. So you got another spell. Cool.
Cast Shriek and Forget.
Excellent.
I
Then...
think we need some stealth spells if we're going to maybe hijack it for it.
Yeah.
Distraction.
So then what about the... those...
The arcane herb, Grim. You're the only one who does arcane.
Yeah, I'll take those. The durations are actually probably useful for some of the spells I had now.
Yep.
I didn't take them at the time.
Yeah, the Tundra Lichen, it's a dose to cure poison. The frontline fighters are the ones that are most likely to get exposed to that, I would think.
Yeah, I would say Mo should take that. He almost makes every session. So
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So those arcane things. What about the Firewilt Weed berries? They give +4 to saves versus fire and 50% damage resistance to fire for 1 turn. And you got 3 doses of those. You guys haven't fought anything that breathes fire just yet, but...
Just a mage that throws fire might hit you.
Yeah.
I joke, but if we're fighting in close quarters, that might actually be not a bad thing to have.
Yeah. If the 3 things that... So 3 of you who seem to be frontline fighters most often are Store, Cola, and Tom. So if you guys want to each maybe take one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a negligible amount of your encumbrance, so... And then the leather wallet with thieves' tools. I don't think anybody has any levels in thieves. Or in thief. Or thief skills, so... I think then there's an unidentified oil that you have left. And then there's the potion of sobriety and the filter of love. Other than that, I think you guys have everything assigned, right?
Yep. Do we want to try to identify the oil? Can we cast Identify on it?
Yeah, during this week, yeah.
Yeah. I've spent the rest of the week copying spells, so I don't think I have the opportunity to do that.
Okay.
But if
Oh, you said the whole thing. Yeah, if Cola wanted to. Cola, did you want to spend a one of your days casting Identify?
on the oil,
Sure, I can do that. Yeah.
There's an as yet unidentified oil that's here.
Okay. I guess day 2.
Okay, sure.
Can we
Yeah,
do
go
that?
ahead. So you're 6th level now?
I am 6th level.
60% chance of identifying it. Go ahead. Yeah, nice. Give us a percentile roll, please. Okay. This is an oil of hardening. What this will grant you is +2 AC for 1 turn.
Ah. Looking at you, Grim.
that's not a bad idea. He's got the armor spell on now that's still active, so he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think
Okay.
damage.
Then, guys, do we have anything else that needs to get done this first or second day? We had Cola cast his healing spells from the second day. Is there anything else that your characters want to do in the time that you're in Lonelywood?
You get some healing potions.
Yeah, how many of those do you want to buy?
Do 1 for each. For now.
okay.
Okay.
See if we can get that.
Yeah, so that's 7 characters would be 1,400 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Take that out of this party gold.
Okay, so everyone gets a healing potion. Let me adjust just so who is not here? Let's see here. Falcrow's not here. I'll add that onto his character sheet here. Whoop.
Did we end up using my personal stash of gold for the barding?
No,
No.
I took it out of the party loot.
Party? Okay, I thought it was. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, so I'm adjusting John's healing potions to get one more. Gorwin. We'll adjust as well. And then... All right, so what's the plan for when you guys finish up here? Is it to immediately head north? You spent the money, that 100 for the... what do you call it? For the forgery as well, so you have access to that.
Yeah, I think we're headed north.
Okay.
So we'll do
Are
some.
we gonna go to? Are we gonna try to get that? We're gonna try to get the boat, right?
I thought that was the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we know how big the boat is? If it's a tiny one and can't support 8 griffins, it might not be worth it.
No, it's like a galleon.
We don't know
right.
what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's always. Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be large enough to transport prisoners, right? So, and a icebreaker rowboat would not necessarily be terribly effective.
Icebreaker canoe.
Yeah. Look out, world.
The icebreaker dinghy. Oh, sorry.
All right, so then you guys have your
Making fun of the Canadian Navy again.
Yeah. Anything else you guys wish to do through the week, or do we do the next day of healing?
Let's making arrows. So I don't know.
Okay.
Just copying stuff in a book.
Andrew, why don't you give us Cola's crafting check for... yeah, because you're also doing that after you cast your spells for your day, right?
True, yeah. Well, with the exception of day 2, because I need the full 8 hours to do the identify, and then I gotta just rest.
Yeah.
So day 2's a write-off.
Okay.
But for the other days, yeah. Let me see here. Leatherworking check.
Okay. Now, it's a critical success on it. Was that on yours, or was that on someone else's?
Well, I'm starting on mine to get it to where I really want it, and then once I'm satisfied, and because that process will then inform the others, and I'll be able to, follow that.
I'm going to give
model.
you +2 for reactions with any ragged tribesmen or Goliaths while wearing that cloak.
Oh
Awesome.
wow! I did not anticipate an actual mechanical benefit. I just thought it
Yep.
would look bad.
Yeah, no, it's phenomenal. Like it is an exquisite cloak that you've managed to make with this.
You'd probably think twice about screwing around with a guy who's literally wearing a dead crag cat on his shoulders.
And you've got it looking the most impressive. Like, it looks almost like the head is sort of mounted on like a shoulder, where your armor would be sitting properly. So,
Awesome.
yeah, it's fantastic. You can actually take 100 XP for that as well too for the crit success.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then you have
To here one. So in order, store. This is pure moderate. Store.
okay.
Lex. And Tom.
Okay.
And then same order, we'll do some lights.
Okay.
I suppose I should probably heal him.
So
Oh God.
Well, so Store gets 15 in total. Lex gets 9 in total. Tom gets 8 in total.
Not for lack of trying, guys.
No. You have 5 more days worth of crafting. Why don't you give us another leatherworking check? Let's see how... Okay, so you got another one. Another Crag Cat cloak together. Who's that?
I'm gonna give that one to Store first.
Okay. So, Store, do you finally set aside your poncho?
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I think I will make it so Fury can just wear it around his neck. We don't want to get rid of it completely,
And the griffin with no name. All right, so then you've got a stylish Cragcat cloak. Why don't you give us another? You got 4 more rolls here, Cola.
All right. Why don't I just do 4 in a row for the other?
Yeah, let's do your other work, and then we can do the healing afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, come on. 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you got. Looks like there's 1 failure in there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not bad.
Yeah, so there's 3 more that are done out of that.
It was probably the last one. Cola was like, "Oh, okay, this is going really well. I can like finish them all up," and he's trying to rush the last one,
Yeah.
and it's just not coming together the way he wants it now.
It looks like a poorly taxidermied cat.
Yeah, he's gonna need some more work on that one.
All right, so who are those 3 Cragcat cloaks going to?
Well, who would like one? I kind of just forced that on Hobbs and didn't really I give him a choice. I apologize. Don't feel obliged, guys, if this grosses you out or whatever.
It's not Grim's style.
Okay.
I'll wear
He
one.
appreciates the gesture, but
Okay, so Lex has got one. Tom,
Okay.
you want a Cragcat cloak? Yep.
Sweet. And then maybe I guess the last one then well,
oh,
they're
fine,
all
I'll take one.
right.
Well, yeah, we need a uniform look and feel.
Yeah, exactly. Grim finally says, "Fine, I'll take one." Pure
All right.
for looks.
Okay, so then you guys have that's taken care of. Lex, about halfway through the week. Oh, we need to roll Lex's arrows. Let's say you're gonna forge. I don't know, 10 a day.
I made 2 rolls already.
Oh, did you? How'd you do?
15 out of 17 and an 8 out of 17.
Okay, so you got those are 2 successes.
Yeah.
And you have another 5 days if you choose.
I will. Sure, give it a go here.
Okay. See if we can get a crit success on it. All right. That's tracking.
Oops, I hit the wrong button.
Voyeur Fletcher. Okay, so another successful day, another 10. Another successful day, another 10.
We just stop there.
Okay,
I'll
so
go
you
one
got
more.
40 silver arrows.
Oh.
Oh, wasted
Well,
day.
Got a bunch of duds. Is that the -1s?
Yeah, those will be. You didn't roll nat 20, so it's not a crit failure, but you -1 to hit, or -1 to damage. What do you want?
Say -1 damage.
Okay. So you got the 10 that are subpar, and you got the rest of them are fine. They're silver arrows.
I don't hand out any subpar arrows to everybody else because I don't want them knowing I made subpar arrows.
Okay. All right. Then it is. I think.
I should probably do another round of healing, eh?
Yeah. Yep. So Dave.
Did we distribute that oil of hardening?
No.
Take it.
Okay. What does it do? AC. What does it
2.
do again?
+2 AC for, or +2 bonus to AC for 1 turn. And then, Cola, your healing done for day 4. Is same
Some of
order?
those silver arrows are for short bow.
Okay, so Store, Lex, and Tom. Store gets 7, Lex gets 8, Tom gets 5.
Oops. And then the cure lights are coming as soon as I can learn how to click a button.
Okay. 1, 3, 4. Okay.
Same order.
So it's 8 in total for Store. That's 11 in total for Lex, and 9 in total for Tom.
We get 9 points from sleep as well.
Oh, yes, you do. 3 points for sleep.
I'm full.
Okay.
Tom, I made 10 silver tipped arrows for your short bow.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Cola,
Midweek.
you're also down 21 hit points as well.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I should probably heal myself too.
Okay. Physician. Okay, hold on.
Heal thyself.
So you know where you're going to end up, guys. You guys can go ahead and add 12 hit points to yourself as well, too. That's what you're naturally going to heal over this time. So you can judge how much more you need to. It looks like you guys will all be topped up, but...
12 including what we've already done?
Including on top of what you've ever done, but between now and when you guys depart with your chainmail barding griffins.
Days off, so 6 more in total.
Yeah.
And then everybody else do their stuff. I'll do another round of healing, but this time now I don't need to take care of Store, so I'll start including myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I need another 13. So after taking all the natural healing into account.
Man.
I'm still down 21. After soaking up all your healing for 3 days.
Town sessions are great for cleric XP.
Yeah.
All this spellcasting that goes on.
Yep.
Yeah, I can rely on at least 1,000 XP just in spellcasting alone, and that's minimum. I'm already well over that.
But the cleric falls behind on the sessions where those hit dice bonus are kicking out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, I would say wizards sometimes have you don't get a lot because you're not getting much for town sessions. And,
Yeah. Yeah. It's not until you get to that 5th level and then up, you start seeing you're able to regularly get more spells out every round, every session, and you have that. There's that weird XP crunch that happens in mid levels for wizards.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that, but it was for a long time. It was like, oh goody, 50 extra experience points.
I think it's because at low level, if they had access to more spells and they were getting up in power, they'd very quickly overshadow everyone in the party.
Oh yeah.
Right. So it's just in retrospect, it makes sense for why that's the case. But it's nice seeing in this campaign and in Night Below, seeing the wizards starting to really come into their own. Okay. So how many? Lex is only down by 21. Now Cola's down by what is that? 13? No, 15.
Oh, 20.
And Tom's down by 13.
I guess yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So why don't we do this? Why don't we just have you got 4 more days of healing.
Doing together.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Let's see, multiply them by 4. I'm pretty sure you're going to top up, but just in the event that the dice betray you. Let's see.
All right. Well, let's do by 4. So
the only way that dice betray
12
Cola is if he maxes out on healing and he casts fewer spells.
Yeah. Okay, so I have 12 cure moderates to do in total.
Okay. Well, 12. So let's quickly think here. So 12 means the bare minimum that you would be rolling with 12 cure moderates would be 56 healing, right? Or 60 healing. You've got 12, 60. Because the minimum is 5 you would roll on them. 60 hit points between all of your characters, that's enough to top everyone up. So let's just have everyone topped up.
I'd rather
How
not
many
have
spells? How many spells does he cast? So that's it, right? This is where the clerics catch up on some.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. See if you can. Yeah, if you want to just roll it, I'm fine with that too, Andrew. That gives you a help.
Give me the okay. All right. Well, bear with me, guys. It doesn't make a difference. We're still gonna max out.
Yeah.
But
so
okay.
The plan is for you guys to take flight afterwards. When this week is over and the barding is complete on all your griffins, you guys are taking off.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to do some test flying in between times to practice the quick pickup off the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Could I have one scene, maybe?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I think most of the time you see Store much like at our little encampment, when he was just sitting in his camp chair with his one hand in his pants watching everything. Now he's doing that in front of the Lucky Liar and occasionally taking drinks from Deny.
Yep.
But one stormy night, he finds himself at the entrance to the ramshackle. As he's been very curious about this this owner who had committed suicide.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much time you want to do, and the other guys could be there if they want.
Guys,
They may have talked about it, but I think that he kind of wants to look in there and see if that is what happened, because it seems like one of the only blights on the town, and that maybe finding out exactly what happened would free. Not Store feels troubled by it, but maybe someone else.
Sure. Yeah. So, would Store have told anyone else that he's going there? And if any other guys too, like we did a scene with Grim, we're doing a scene with Store. If anyone else has something they want to do while they're here, It's completely self-driven. So if you guys want to do something in that week that you're home, let me know, and we can happily do that. So
Anyone who wants to go along is someone that heard Store talking about it and saying that he was going to wait until a stormy day.
does
then-
Store ask anyone or talk about anyone? Like, does he ask anybody about that?
Around town, you mean?
Yeah. Does he ask about like what's going on with the ramshackle?
I think I had mentioned it before to Deny, and we never really had a scene with Ricky, who I think we would at the Happy Scrimshander, but I feel like maybe we sold stuff there.
Okay.
Iriskry.
Well,
So maybe there.
Sure, at the Lucky Liar for sure, because again, like your character is incredibly likable. So you're sitting there, you know, we see Grim pass by outside, looking inside. And if you, you know, with some carefully chosen words, again, like people love telling stories in the Lucky Liar, and they also love to gossip. And I think what you pick up over the first 4 days of sort of hitting around there, if you do ask about it, they confirm that, there's a retired sawyer named De Groots who hanged himself in the common room 2 years ago. But there are some at the Lucky Liar who, when, you know, making sure no one else is listening in, will lean in and tell you that they're pretty sure that his hanging was staged to conceal his murder by some old friends of his. Everyone tries to, you know, Lonely Wood is all about leaving that road behind you. Sometimes that road catches up.
The speaker was very adamant that we probably shouldn't mess with them. Halfling secrets. No, I'm just-
Yeah. The speaker, the speaker may have good intentions for it. What did she tell you for why they kept it closed?
I think she said that she didn't want the people in town thinking there were ghosts or not ghosts or one way or the other. That was all I remember.
They sort of, you know, give each other a knowing look of like, you know. You wouldn't be the first outsider to come to Lonely Wood and see the absence of a tavern and think that it would make for a good, or an inn, and think that it would make for an easy opportunity to open up a business here. The speaker's De Groot's dying. I don't think she knew him well, one way or the other. But if a ghost proves a happy excuse for why folks won't want to come and stay in Lonely Wood as visitors, and make it harder for those who are coming into town, they give them nowhere to stay, they have to move on. It just makes all of us happier here. She may not want an inn opened here, and maybe selling you a tale for why.
Interesting. So no one here thinks there is a ghost. They just, the real rumor is that
There's sort of
someone
a-
else killed him.
Chuckle that goes around in the thing, they're like, no.
So then we really wouldn't be doing a favor by ending any ghosts. So maybe that doesn't happen. No reason to break in there.
Everyone needs to make a living here, and when this winter passes, there are people who are traveling for all sorts of reasons, not just folks on vacation. It was unfortunate what happened to the Groots, but when such a thing happens in this town, it's not a surprise. And if she is using that as an excuse, no one here has taken the initiative to take on the business. But you aren't the first traveler I've heard told the story of the specter of the hanged man.
Nice. So I think we need to get wood. We need to buy wood from someone then.
Yep. I mean, with you guys, forestry is a business here, but with the help that you guys have given in dealing with the white moose, the what do you call it? Lumberjacks will be happy to supply as much firewood as you guys want.
So let's load up on that, I guess.
Okay. Anything else you guys wish to do? Is that it, all you wanted to learn about the
Yeah, I think so.
tavern?
I felt like I was really curious about it, but I think that solves it. So more just Al Bundy sitting on the porch.
Okay. All right. What about the rest of you guys? Cola, you've had a chance to do a bunch of rolls and stuff like that. What is Cola doing for this week?
I mean, I did the cloak. I didn't identify. It's probably I could always go look for some herbs, maybe.
Most definitely, if you like. Yeah, give us a couple of herbalism. Let's say you would have had. Well, you were working on that leather cloak, though, right?
Yeah, so I don't know how much time I would have actually had.
Let's get one herbalism roll. Let's see. Give us a percentile roll first.
Oh, right.
The forests are more bountiful than what the things are. Not that bountiful, though.
Oh.
No. You find, unfortunately, nothing in the day that you spend looking. Lex has been working. You have a couple of spare days, Lex, if you want to do anything.
No, I think for the most part, Lex is just resting and healing and trying to get back to that fight with the frost giant kicked crap out of him.
Sure. And then last is Tom. Tom, anything you wish to... Oh, and I think, Lex, you were topped up as well, too, from healing.
Yeah.
Tom, anything you wish to do, apart from your practicing and whatnot?
No, I'm really like Lex. I'm just really relaxing and recovering. We've been pretty full on for like weeks now, so having a few days where you aren't walking through freezing cold snow and fighting.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, he will actually, as I say, buy a buckler. I'll work out the cost of that.
Yeah, sure. Then, guys, I think that brings us to the end of your week. All of your griffins are now outfitted with chainmail barding, and you guys, you're outfitted with your rations. Anything else? You got your potions. If there's anything else you wish to collect before you depart from this town, now is the time to speak to that.
I was wondering whether you ought to go hunting and get some meat for the griffins.
What do you guys think?
Thought we were just taking them out and letting them hunt them for themselves.
Oh, right. Well, I meant to take with us.
There's
There's not much
much
hunting on an ice pack.
Yeah, I thought that was. Yeah, we were
Well,
going to do that.
maybe Lex could have done some hunting the last 2 days then.
Sure.
Tom brings this up. He's like, yeah, I could go out and try and bring some game in.
All right. So, let's just say that you've... girl, I think, is fully healed now, too.
Yep, she is.
Oh, she is. Okay, no, I got the wrong... She didn't have a character sheet, so... I think I've got her token down here. 26. All right. Then, when you guys... Let's see here. Is anyone else's griffin injured? No. Great. Okay, so then, guys, if that is all you're going to do, then the question I got for you is, after that week of relaxing in... how much wood do you have? So you guys can each carry 500. The griffins can carry a total of 500, including their barding, including you guys, and all of your encumbrance. So how much do you want to bring?
How much is their barding worth?
70.
Okay. So that's his gear.
So like each griffin could easily carry 10 days, right?
Yeah. So how much is did we say the bundles of firewood? A day of firewood is worth what?
10 pounds.
10 pounds. Okay.
Well, plus ourselves.
Yeah.
Right?
You got to include yourself and all your
your
encumbrance and
all
whatnot
your
on there
gear.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
I mean,
armor.
And the
So it's
rations
70 pounds down from their nominal
Yeah.
carrying capacity.
and the regular rations, aren't those? It's a pound per ration, isn't it? Isn't that what we said?
That sounds. That was true for people, right?
A week was 10 pounds.
A week was 10 pounds. Okay, there you go. So how many weeks worth of rations do you want to take each with you? And we'll adjust the rations tab here to be cleared out. We're going to assume that whatever you guys have, the iron rations you guys can keep for now, but the rest of the stuff will be gone. The fresh elk rations will be gone by now.
Yeah, I suggest 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay?
Yeah, because we are going to be.
Remember that, like in a pinch, I've basically just been keeping create food and water as my third level, as one of my third levels per day.
Oh, one thing to bear in mind too, guys, is there's probably a chance, like the chance of the boat being at Revel's End, because it's there to transport prisoners, is probably at best like 25%. Because it may be going down the Sword Coast trying to pick up prisoners, right? Because it's designed to go there, so it may very well be there, or it may be en route. So does that affect your plans whatsoever?
Not really. If it's nearby, we can intercept it. Order the black staff. We are repositioning this vehicle.
And all the prisoners on it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's our army to fight the White Witch.
Or the White Witch's
look,
army.
recruiting a bunch of prisoners.
Suicide Squad, man.
What leverage do you have?
Or killed in your sleep. Or killed in your sleep by a bunch of...
I said this morning to one of my players. I'm going to say it to you, Brandon. Sometimes I don't feel like we're playing the same game.
Are we going to sell the Periton antlers?
They're not worth anything to the people here.
Yeah.
All right.
They were a status symbol among the Goliaths, but for people here, it's their reaction is cool.
Let's call some Peritons. Clink, 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 clink,
Well,
clink, clink.
These people are.
Well, they're a bit heavy, so I don't think we need to take them with us, because let's just wait on the griffins.
Okay.
Roma.
All right. So, guys, then what is the plan for? Are you heading to Revel's End? Are you trying to look in the ice flow? Are you heading in the direction where the quartz lens shows you? What do you want to do?
I think we should at least check Revel's End to see if it's there.
Why
Is
wouldn't
there a
it
way
be
to
there?
cover
Oh, you mean the boat? But even if we might not even be able to get there.
Okay.
Why don't
I mean,
we
just get the boats
follow
there.
the thing and see where it takes us and how close it is to Revel's End?
Yes.
Yeah, and just so there's no misunderstanding, just because something that Brandon had said, the letter from the Blackstaff is not, it's a letter of introduction so you can talk to the warden. It is not so that you can take control of Revel's End. It is not so you can seize control of a boat.
Yeah, it's just hopefully it's a way to get us in there
Oh,
to
that
talk
would
to
be-
someone that matters.
Well, we can always perform a cutting out later on if we had to, like take the boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Suicide
It's
Squad.
supposed to be saving the world, not making it worse. Let's go.
Okay. All right, then. So you guys will set out. So, the Dave, would you kind of give us 3 percentile rolls, Weatherman?
Oh,
boy.
Really?
See how your weather's looking today.
You ever feel like you can't get out of a job? You're like an actor who's been typecast, Dave.
I'm typecast as the weatherman? Oh.
Yeah.
So the upside for today, guys, is that there is heavy snow, but there is no wind whatsoever, and it is, yeah, that's it. So
No other upsides.
no other upsides to it. You
We're
are
flying on
having,
griffins. We're equipped with magical weapons and we're flying on griffins. How much more upside do you need?
yeah. Oh, you know what we could find is, I don't have it with me right now. I'll grab it afterwards. The one thing I do like about, what's the one that George wrote or co-wrote? The third edition.
Frostburn?
Frost. Yeah. That's got a colder today, warmer today chart that's good for Arctic climate. So I'd like that chart. Dave, give me one more percentile roll. Let's see how much colder or warmer it is today. The downside, of course, to today, it is 12 degrees Fahrenheit colder today than what it was the day before. So All right, then you guys head out and see if anything interesting is happening today. Because of that snowfall, the likelihood of you guys encountering anything dangerous is probably quite low. Okay. And our heroes set forth once more. Oh my god. Oh. Chart, I love you. Okay, so guys, it is, let's see here, who's not bad?
I said, guys, goodbye. I'm like, what? That's it. We just, boom, we're obliterated.
So, it is midway through the day. You guys are taking rests throughout the, actually it's later in the day, it's rolled randomly. You guys are on your way to Revel's End. Let's see here. Andrew, you've been rolling a lot for your healing. So let's, Brandon, give us a D10 roll, please. Okay. So, this is not going to represent the water. This is going to represent the fact that you guys are flying overhead. Let me grab everyone's griffins here. There's Violet. There's Lex. There is... Okay, do I have everyone else, I think? Silverbeak is Falcarol's griffin, right? Well, he's none of you guys, so yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing... Oh, Cola. Cola, what's your griffin called again?
Bastard.
Right.
I think I called it Bastard.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, I'd imagine Cola's a bit like me when I try and ride horses. They tend to know and they just stick their heads in bushes. 'Cause they know
Fair.
I'm very good at
It's
riding.
also just unnatural to be flying, so Cola's just not
Yeah.
loving this.
All right. Bastard. Okay. Let me roll for surprise for them. Nope, they're not surprised. Shit. 3 size. There's Bastard. There's Fury and Store. There's Typhoon and Tone. And Violet and Lex and Girl. Okay. So, you guys are flying in a loose formation over the Icewind Dale. The visibility here is quite terrible because of the because of the snowfall. However, it seems that something may still smell you. I'm just putting your tokens next to each of your griffins, and I got you guys in a loose formation here. You guys are right here. What altitude do you think you guys are flying at? 100 feet, 200 feet up?
100 sounds... I'd like to go 101. Alex.
Okay.
100 sounds perfect.
Okay.
Can we actually see the ground at 100, or we're not even...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. 100 feet
I didn't know
is...
because of the snow.
Well, I mean, 100 feet, if you figure, like, if a story is, like, 15 feet,
10,
give or take,
yeah.
then that's only, like, what?
10-story building, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not hugely high off the ground. You could definitely go higher than that if you chose to. But what you guys see is, and I think you hear this, unfortunately, when they are far too close to really do one thing or the other. You go. I'll put all your griffins to the back as well, so you can put your tokens on top if you really want to be accurate. I didn't do that because some of your tokens were overlapping with it. Now, it's because of the musk of carrying around and handling all of those antlers or not.
Oh, more peritons in the sky.
Yep.
Peritons in the sky. Peritons in the sky.
I believe we have our theme song for the show.
It could be worse. He could have gone Peritons in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look.
Strangely,
in
that's
the
the
book.
song you guys know. I know Riders on the Storm, and you guys know what is that?
To be honest,
Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
mine went to Spirit in the Sky, actually. Going on up to the Periton in the Sky.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I got
maybe
that
we should
too.
have been higher up so we could have bounced them. But
Okay,
still.
guys.
My brain goes to smoke on the water. I don't know why.
Bom, 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 bom.
All right, guys. So these things are coming in hot. What the you guys were surprised by them, but basically what this means is that they're not going to get a surprise attack off on you. What they are going to oh Jesus is right for girl. I genuinely didn't intend that, Brandon. I'm so sorry.
That's what I did. I'm like, look at all the places.
I randomly rolled where they were starting off, and I randomly placed you guys. I did not mean to be going for girl right away. Oh
That's
shit!
funny.
Oh yeah, because Andrew, you may not know. That's the one that died. The reason you guys all have only thanks to Falcarol's menstruations that she actually lived. Okay,
Girl's not here today, so
no. So there is a flock of Periton coming in, and basically what it means if you guys had not been surprised, there would have been a chance for you guys to outrace these things. But because you guys were surprised, you're in a dogfight with Peritons now. So, guys, let's get some Periton tunes going here. Where is it here?
are they all roughly at the same elevation with each other?
They are slightly higher than you guys. They're about 5 feet or 10 feet up.
But they're like on a plane though, kind of. parallel to each
They're
other.
in a rough formation. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then guys, let's roll. I'm going to give them a bonus to their initiative as well too because of the surprise. So let's see here, Andrew. You made your triumphant return, and because of your incredible successes with plumbing this weekend, we'll start with you. Let's see if your luck carries over. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round, and then, right in the middle, Andrew beat my 5.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Oh shit!
The pipes have burst.
Okay. 1 second. Oh, okay, she's not up there. All right then, guys. Go ahead and put it in. I'm acting on an 8.
Shit.
All right, where is my...
And our griffins are all speed 5, right?
Griffins will act on your turn. They are mounts. Just assume they're acting whenever you guys are.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they can't.
But the griffins have attacks, though, right? Like they can fight back.
They can. They will not do it on their own, though. You have to sort of command them to do it.
Oh shit.
I mean, once they're being attacked, they will definitely fight back. But I'm not sure whether these things are attacking you guys or the...
Yeah, I guess one of the questions I had is like, how into the mobility of the fight do we want to get? Like, if they're diving down, I want Fury to just to fall down so I can come underneath and chop it in from beneath. Or
you can't remember that because of the maneuverability. I think these things are more maneuverable than what you guys are. Let's double check here.
Yeah, I've got it here.
That's our first mid-air fight. Yes.
Yeah. So
these things are less maneuverable than what the Peritons are. What that means is that you guys can only make a 60-degree turn every round.
And that's up or down, side to side or whatever.
Yeah. And it needs to keep a forward momentum of... Oh, what is it? Where's my
And
D&D?
Roll20 doesn't have a compass rose or a protractor thing to calculate angles, which is a bit annoying.
Well, I mean, let's see here.
North is to the north.
60 degrees.
Oh.
How do we measure 60 degrees?
It's between
think
45 and 90.
Yeah, I think that what that means is that we're gonna have to move forward like 3 spaces, and then the most you can move is like 1 space every 3, or 2 maybe every 3, or something.
So
You know what I'm saying?
your griffins need to move forward a minimum of half their speed each round.
Oh, you just got to go out like this. So like that's 45. So then 60 is like here.
Yeah.
Are we going to make this just? Is this just relative distance with each other, or are we going to do this as absolute?
No, relative.
We're going to go off the map pretty quickly.
Yeah, what I'm actually going to do, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm going to move all you guys right to the bottom of the map. So we got as much
I know what we should have bought.
runway.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is a great. I got you guys down here. So we got lots of runway, and then if we need to move everything back, we'll do that.
We're going north.
You're going north, correct. Yeah, and granted, that's why I set you guys on this blank thing so that we can move forward and then move you guys back if we need to.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so then, guys, these are the ones up first here. So let's see here. Grim, one of these comes in. Oh boy, everyone's moving in. Maybe I should select one. There we go. There we go. Good lord. Grim, what is your AC currently?
6.
6, okay. So I need a save versus breath weapon from you, please. Because one of these has and hits you. Oh, where did Store go?
I moved me over because I was thinking it might be easier just to move the griffin, but we keep ourselves somewhere else. But no, I guess I don't. I guess I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Select them both at the same time when you go to move, and you'll select.
Yeah, I know I can do that. I was just wondering,
Okay.
just for keeping track of everything.
Brandon, you're rolling to being knocked off. Do you want to make a spend a point of astonishing fortune, re-roll that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
They're trying to bull rush. Lex, I need a save versus breath weapon from you as well.
Hold on.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're gonna burn through astonishing fortune really fast right now.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well, I lost my spell too, so yay.
Oh god. Okay, so you turn around and start casting a spell, and one of these things, they don't do any damage to you, but it slams into each of you guys, and wahoo! Wahoo! You guys
far do
are
we fall?
knocked out, and you will begin to fall this round.
Hobbs, I tried to use an astonishing fortune to not fall, and I failed. So can you take a point off, please?
Okay. The rest of them seem to be moving their way into position to do the same thing to some of the other flyers.
Grim use a point as well. Sorry.
I did, yes. Yep.
Okay. Then it is Lex. All right, so you start falling.
Yep.
So how many rounds do we have to try and grab someone that's falling?
Well, it is going to be depends on how fast, because they.
How far are we up again?
100 feet.
Oh well, nice knowing you guys.
It's only 50.
It's only 100
points
hit points. Oh, 50
Yeah.
points.
God,
of
why
damage.
did
I couldn't remember.
On the upside,
See,
if
I
you-
thought a wizard could cast Featherfall.
If you guys do not.
Why
Hit
would
a
I call it-
snowbank that's 30
kind of
feet deep,
unnecessary.
and it just feels like a big pillow.
All right. I'm trying to check the rate of falling, and it must be in PHP, not. Yeah. Okay, hold on. 104. Oh, sorry, for those listening at home. This is the first time this has actually come up, so we're looking it up, so we don't have to look it up again.
Let's
Falling.
actually someone write it down to make that the truth.
Couldn't we just? Isn't it? What is it? 9.6 meters a
9.8
second.
meters per second squared.
6, yeah, squared.
Yeah.
That's the force of gravity, though. That's not.
So while he's looking for it, I can tell you guys about my experience for in-flight combat with AD&D First Edition.
Yeah.
Oh.
My first origins, my only origins actually, some dudes that I used to play online, and they were Twitter buddies. They invited myself and Julian Bernick. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna play AD&D. You guys want to play?" And we're like, "Yeah, this will be great." We go over there. We weren't even gonna play AD&D. All that happened is we all had Griffins or Pegasus, and we got in a massive fight that took us 4 hours to use all of the advanced Dungeons and Dragons rules for flight, for height, and using arrows or whatever. And it was Julian was like, I probably won't do that again.
Yeah.
But I did have an experience of actually using the flying rules for advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So
Nice.
that's
Well,
my
we'll see.
story.
We'll see if Kev might have a similar experience here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I am usually keen to house. We're already house ruling because you guys normally would not get a save versus breath weapon to keep yourself in the saddle. All right. So because you guys are only 100 feet up, it's basically one round until you hit the ground. So what I will allow is that because this is all happening within the span of a round, we'll have one round for the other players to try and do something, or your mounts to try and grab you. So, Lex, what was your action that you had planned?
It was just moving, so I didn't lose anything.
Okay. So these things, fortunately, are trained to try and grab you. What is... boy, you don't have any training in... So I think what you need to do is... These things wouldn't have a dex of 10 because they wouldn't... that would be the average. They are trained, so I'll give them another 2. I need a D20 roll, 12 or less, Lex. Do you want Astonishing Fortune that?
Probably should.
Well, no, dude. Save it for when you hit the ground, you're not dead.
You can't. I think that's just.
Okay. Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, we've had characters fall before.
Well,
that's the point of that. Okay, so Lex is starting to fall at this point. Now, remember, guys, we can... the way that we've been ruling it before is that you can change your action at -2. You can't change to a spell or whatever. You just take -2 to whatever your actions are. So, Lex, unfortunately, the Griffin was too surprised by this. It's not responding, and you are plummeting down.
Okay.
Then it is Grim and Tom. Grim, likewise, give us a D20 roll. We'll give it a 12 or less.
I think I am. I'm gonna, because I'm not gonna survive a fall. So I'm gonna.
It automatically
that's
makes
it.
you survive. That's the point.
A point of Sonic Fortune to keep you from dying.
No matter
okay, well,
what,
then-
it keeps you
well,
from
then yes.
dying.
All right,
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Trust me,
plummeting
that's what you
down.
wanna
Yeah,
do.
it's going to be like narratively what'll happen is you guys will be flying into, you'll fall into a pile of snow instead of falling, I mean, you'll still be at -9 hit points, but you will. Lex just has to make system shock survival. Okay, so then you guys are plummeting down. Next is Tom. What did you have planned, Tom?
I was going to turn and fight, but if I'm seeing Lex falling, I'll just put Typhoon into a dive and try and grab him.
Okay. So
that would be on a 16.
So what? Yeah, you're going to dive down. It'll be a 12 or less, but because you're changing actions, it's a 10 or less. So go ahead and give us a D20 roll, 10 or less.
Just straight, not affected by dex.
Straight, yep.
Jesus!
Oh my
these
God.
high rolls.
Oh God! Why can't we be making attack?
Why can't we do
Roll
this
20 is
common
trying to tell
hits?
you guys to try and save Grim. Don't save Lex.
Okay, so Lex, it dives in Lex's direction.
No one can save Grim
He can only save himself.
because I can't do a 60. I can't do more than a 60-degree turn.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Then
true.
it
Only
is
his Griffin can save him.
Store. What are you doing?
That didn't happen.
I am gonna go get down to the ground as quickly as possible.
Okay.
And if anything attacks me, I am chopping. Although, I mean, I could probably grab Lex, right? I can't get Grim though, right?
You could try and grab Lex. Yeah, that's within a 50. And I think, how far away is it? Yeah, that's your Griffin has a move of 50.
So there's no reason for him not to turn and go that direction.
Yep. I don't know why he sounds like
And
a
then I'll.
biplane, but
And I was going to attack, so
-2.
that's
So
what I was going to do.
Yep,
So
10 or less then. Oh! Lex
Yeah.
is snatched from the sky. Okay.
But we're going to the ground though at the same time.
Holy shit.
We're
Yeah.
going down.
Yep, I think you guys are, let's say you're 50 feet off the ground at this point. Okay. Then it
It'll
is...
sound like It'll sound like a biplane.
It does. It's always going to. I can't move anything in the sky without making that sound. Exactly. Cola, you're on a 16. What did you have in mind?
Holding on to Bastard for dear life, but also risking one hand on my holy symbol and saying, I am praying for dear life, but also for my allies. So the familiar aura, goes outward. I don't even know. Will it get everybody? Some people are far away.
Some people are 50. Fury, Store, and Lex will not be affected by it.
Probably start curving that way, I guess.
Okay.
What is this do again?
I might also go closer to the water.
Yeah. Okay.
Cola's not going to do well falling.
All
He
right.
won't do well swimming, but
Then, unless there's anything else that you guys have in store, then Lex, you are snatched out of the air. Grim slams into the ground. You'll spend a point of astonishing fortune, and you'll be at -9 hit points.
Okay.
And not dead.
Not dead, but
Able.
all right. So then, guys, that is the end of round 1. We're on to round 2.
To the Griffins!
Okay,
sorry, I
now-
was trying to do a Schwarzenegger voice. Go ahead.
Get to the Griffins.
To the Griffins.
Andrew, you lost. Hobbs, you're up. So go ahead and beat my 4, please.
Here we go.
Ooh. Nice. Yep, you guys are up first. I'm acting on a 7.
I'm in a griffin's claw, so I'm not sure what I can do. Just wait until they land.
Yeah, you're probably... I mean, at the end of this, if Fury and Storage
I
is trying to
think
get on the ground, you'll be on the ground this
6.
round.
Should it be a 5 then or a 3? Because I'm moving. I guess I get confused.
Moving is
Or
always
could-
just whatever, no modifiers, just whatever the number is.
Oh, that's right. So I think 3 is going to be accurate. I just did that because
Okay.
it's going to be farther than half my movement, right? So I can't prepare for my sword
Sure.
if something comes close, or no. I guess that's what all I was thinking.
I think your focus is on getting this thing down as fast as possible, right? You're controlling...
Yeah, there is ground below us, not
Yeah.
water, right?
Because you guys don't have the if you had the proficiency in this, I'd let you guys do like control your mount plus do something different. But because you guys aren't, your sort of full attention has to be on that at this point. Okay, so Lex, Fury, and Store will be landing on a 3, and then Tom, Cola, you're up next on a 7. What are you doing?
I actually, honestly, I know you said it, and then I kept looking at the screen and thinking it's water, and I forgot that it's not.
Yep.
So I'm flying closer to the ground, but before I hit this turn, I'm going to cast Silverbeard. So
Okay, so if you're going down, you're still going to be, you move to the side and forward, so some of your movement has been spent going forward. You're going to have to keep moving forward as a thing, so at least half of your movement has to be forward momentum, so you're going to be about 50 feet off the ground at this point.
okay.
Okay.
I think he wanted to turn, though, too.
Yeah.
So he could be going back towards Grim if he so desired.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Violet and Girl are going straight forward still, half their movement, until they get instructions from their mounts or masters. I'm up next, I guess. So, Tom, you got 2 that are going to do midair drive-bys on you, and potentially your Griffin. 1, 2. So on an even, it'll be you. On an odd, it'll be your Griffin. 2 on your Griffin, 1 on you. So your AC is now a 1. No, a 2 on your Griffins. The 2 attacking your Griffin, Typhoon wings to the one side and it passes by. And then it wings to the other side and it passes by on you. Also a miss. So it missed you trying to knock you out of your saddle. Then it is... These others are going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Each start heading off in the direction of Cola. Because he's the only other airborne one right now. Then, Tom, what are you doing?
So, Can I fight the one that tried to hit me and then move, or do I have to move forward
Yeah,
first?
you can attack, and then you just need just this round. Your Griffin needs
okay.
to do some forward movement.
Yeah, right. So I will. Assuming the Griffins can stab at it as well. And then it's the sword.
Okay. Yep, hit. Go ahead and roll damage. The only difficulty with the Griffin is that it is facing, we know it's facing to the north. So at best, I think maybe one claw could get at it.
Yeah, so
Whoa,
the back
shit.
heel.
One of these is down.
Okay, well, it's not going to try and back heal it then because it's got no target. And then I will...
The one thing with
72.
mid-air stuff is I'm not going to give attacks of opportunity. These things are moving past so quickly that whether they're doing a flyby or you guys are, I'm not going to... Unless they've readied an action, I won't allow attacks of opportunity.
Hang on, why?
So
Roll
1, 2,
D20
3,
seems
4,
to not let
5.
me select my character anymore.
I don't know how to help with that. You might need to
Oh, no,
refresh.
because I'm...
Okay.
On the arrow, probably.
sorry, I had the wrong...
Okay. All right. So then I think, guys, that brings us to the end of round 2. So we're on to round 3. Now, Lex, you could have called Violet as well, too, if you wanted. Okay. So it'll be 3 rounds until she gets in. We can just move her token over here for the side for now. But because it takes 3 rounds for them to zoom around, it'll take 3 rounds for her to kind of get down to you. Okay?
That's right. Lex was preoccupied with potentially dying, so.
Yeah, understandably. Okay, so then, guys, that is the end of round 2. We're on to round 3. All right. Then, Hobbs, you beat me last time. Go ahead and beat my 8, please.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
I'm up on an 11.
So we're on the ground now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we know something about peritons. My player would know. Is it they need magical weapons or
Yes.
fire with them?
Magic
Enchanted
weapons.
or fire, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, then it is Cola. Cola, you're up first. What are you doing?
Attempting to land.
And Brandy, you can still control Girl for combat. She's just been flying forward right now.
I mean,
Interesting. I like it.
I think that's kind of. I don't know what else she would do. I mean, maybe like just try to get away from these things.
They are trained though. Like they're not gonna. They are trained if
Okay.
you're.
Leave you.
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll be flying down, I guess.
Okay.
I'll say.
So we'll assume she started in that last round, which means 2 more rounds until she lands next to Grimm's hole in the snow. Snow
The only
angel.
bad thing is that could draw the peritons too grim. We love to eat your innards.
She's an animal. So it's
All right. So then, first up is
Magical.
Lex. What are you doing, Lex?
Lex rips out swords and takes a look at where the peritons are coming and tries to get defensive in case something comes in.
Okay.
Because I think they do some kind of diving charge or something.
They do. Yep. Yep. Cola, you're up next. What are you doing?
Attempting to land.
Okay. You're on the ground now, on the back of Bastard. Tom, what are you doing?
Well, I'm continuing forward at about 40 feet, and I'm turning round, so that's 25.
Okay. I just moved you a little bit forward, Cola, because you do have to keep that forward momentum. So I just moved you half the Griffin's movement, and now you're on the ground.
Okay.
We can't rotate the thing, so he'd end up another 60 degrees, so he'd be sort of somewhere over here.
Okay.
So he's curving round to try and provide top cover.
Okay. Then it is. I'm trying to think of stores before or after these things. There are 3. I'm actually up next then. So we got these things are 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're coming over in the direction of Typhoon to try and intercept. Okay. Go. The same ones that attacked it before are coming over. The ones that are pursuing Cola are descending as well too, but they are still about 40 feet up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They're going to probably wing over you and have to come back. They're also, they're more maneuverable than your Griffins, but they're not substantially. They're not, stopping on a dime kind of stuff. Okay, then it is store. What are you doing, store?
No, nothing is coming down to store, is what you're saying, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Shit. Well, I guess. Good luck, Lex. I'm off to save the others. Right. Hey! Launch into the air, sword and shield ready.
Okay. All right. So how high up do you want to be?
1, 2, 3 going after Typhoon. I guess I think, man.
Yeah, Typhoon's still at 100 feet up, I think.
No, I dropped to 50.
I'm going to
I think that was
yell.
part of the botched attempt to grab Lex.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So
So he's still at 50 feet.
Yep.
We get ranks, he'll yell, and then head towards where Cola is coming.
Okay.
We'll just skim on maybe just only about 10 feet off the ground or 15 feet off the ground or something.
Awesome. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. And you can move yourself, if it's taking to the air, you can move yourself minimum 5 squares. In whatever direction Fury is going. These things are heading, I can tell you the momentum, these things are heading in this direction, and these things are heading in this direction. So these ones are going to try and intercept a Typhoon. Those ones are traveling directly forward. They actually are winging over. Because Cola landed so quickly, they're going to kind of fly over and have to turn to try and get back.
Yeah, I'm trying to intercept them.
Okay, love it. All right, and then it is Girl. Is Girl going to move as well?
Yeah, she's just going down.
Okay.
I understand it. She's doing good work around this.
Yeah, so she was heading in this direction. So what she'll need to do is it'll take 2 more rounds for her to land near where Grim is.
Yeah.
Okay, so or 1 more round now because this is another one. So next round she'll land and keep watch over Grim. Guys, it's the end of the round. Let's go. Yeah, we did one. Okay, round 4. Hobbs, you lost last turn. Oh no, Dave, you're up.
Okay.
See here, Dave. Would you kind of everyone decide what you're doing with your round, and then Dave beat my 10. Nice, very nice. I'm on a 13, guys. So, what are you guys doing? If you want to delay, you can go ahead and do that as well too. Like if Fury wants to let these things wing over and then try and catch up to them.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to intercept them if I can.
Yeah.
Any way that I can do that, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, my first action will be on a 10. I'll move before you do. First up is Lex on a 3. What are you doing, Lex?
So Lex is running over towards Cola.
Okay. All right. Then it is Tom on a 7. What are you doing, Tom?
He's effectively turning, so he'd be effectively that way.
Yep. Okay.
So they're almost, but he's sort of like turning around,
Coming in
and getting Typhoon ready to beak someone that comes into them.
Okay. Nice. Beak like your life depended on it, bird. All right. Girl, what is up next? What are you doing, Girl?
She's just going down.
Okay. Poof. Lands and growls over Grim's fallen body. And then it is Cola on a 9. What are you doing, Cola?
Have the Peritons landed, or are they still? They're still up in the air.
They're about
right?
to fly over you. They are about 25 feet up right now. They've been trying to get down, but because you landed so quickly, they're,
Yeah. Okay. Well, then if I were to go here, they're still above me. That's not in combat.
Correct. They're 25 feet, and there's no way they can get to you right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna move. 2 diagonal would be my full combat move.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to start moving towards Grim, and you take the axe out, and the spiritual axe goes flying up into the air.
Okay.
Might as well attack. I guess this one.
Please do.
Is closer.
Yep. They're relatively easy to hit too, and they don't have that many hit points.
I thought these things were terrifying when you guys fought them. What do you mean they're easy to hit and they don't have many hit points?
They hit really hard when they do hit.
You need a magical weapon, and if
Glass cannons.
They're glass cannons, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but don't forget we
okay.
first met them when we were like 4th or 5th level.
Yeah.
If that.
Oh.
Ugh.
And yet I
still
still managed to.
You still need to hit them.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. Thanks.
I think there's something appropriate about karma here, Andrew. I'm not positive.
6, 7, 8. Okay, so these things are going to start moving, winging over in this direction. They are turning to spin around and come down. Fury, you and Store.
So can I come right up underneath one of these? This one, like here.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right. So here we
You
go.
slam. If you want to attack with yourself and Fury on this, go right ahead. You'll slam into it midair, basically.
Sword.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage. Ooh, first attack was Sky Strike.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. One of them is gone. Do you have enough movement to catch up to the second one?
I only moved like 2 squares.
Yep. So you can move up to 10 on Fury.
Oh shit.
Yep. So you slash through the other one. Fury can go ahead and make his or her attacks or its attacks. Hit. Go ahead and roll damage. All hit points for these things. Okay. Well, this is actually a big one. Ooh. Not great. Okay. Go ahead and make your other attacks. Solid hit with a claw.
Oh, the bite missed. That's the good one.
Oh, shit. All right. So a couple of nicks.
Just a little bit of attacks on him. Yeah.
On this thing, yeah. Oh, and
we're at 25 feet, you said?
Yep. 25 feet up right now. Okay.
So what I'm doing, you guys, is putting my height of the griffin in the blue box on my griffin. That way you can just click your griffin and know how tall where you are.
Yep. Let me put so you guys can see it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what I want to see too.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. So 15 of 15. There you go.
Oh, shit.
You see it now?
We just lost Dave.
Oh.
What?
Oh, from roll 20. You're dropped out of roll 20?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I look like I'm in roll 20 right now.
Now you are.
I
Now
can
you are.
see you.
Never mind.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if everyone got a hiccup on one. I just got a message.
I just got it. Yep.
Yeah. Your connection to the server. Okay.
Oh, that one. We get loads of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then, next is, I guess that's the end of the round, guys. So I think with the
Are they going to
Perytons
attack me?
turning around. Oh, yes, they are. Let's get that attack done.
Yeah.
All right. So, Tom, Typhoon can have one ready to attack. You can have one ready to attack there.
Okay. Well, this is mine because I had that ready to go.
Hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. I'll roll the hit points for one of them.
No, hang on. Not a hit attack.
Let's see. Whoop. Odd is your mount. 2 of them are attacking you. 1 of them is attacking your mount. Okay, so that is a hit. Not a huge amount of damage on it though.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a miss. Okay. Now let me.
Do I get a second attack?
You do in just a sec here.
Okay. Nice.
Oh yeah.
This is insane.
Okay, minus 8 damage. Is that? All right, and then it is their attack. I got to roll my attack roll. So I got 2 on Tom. See here, 19. Tom, I need another save versus breath weapon from you, please.
Oh, so every attack. Oh, they're all just bull rushing again.
They're just trying to knock you off the mount. Yeah, clearly, they just want to get the tasty morsels on top. Okay, and then 1 attack on Typhoon. That's a miss. Nice. Tom has seen what their tricks are, so even though one of them hits hard, he kind of leans into it and remains steady in his. I'm telling the man, cheapers, in his
And it's
saddle. Yeah,
and
jeez.
it's like sessions should be over, Kev. It's time to go out.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end with Store. Go ahead and make your second attack with Sky Strike here.
Shit, I just lost it.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Medium-sized creature. Whoa. So, solid hit on this thing. And then, guys, I think with this in mid-air, we know
Do
you
I get
guys
my second attack?
no, because you readied an action.
Oh, it's ready, yeah, because they were coming at me, right? Yeah.
Violet will land next to Lex now at the end of the round, and I think what I'll do is we'll just put in chat here what elevation everyone is at. So Fury and Store at 15 feet.
Oh, I thought I was at 25 because that's
25.
where they were.
Right. Yep, 25 feet. And Tom at 25 feet. Alrighty. So we'll pick this up next Sunday, guys. Alrighty. So then, let's award some XP here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Boy.
Yeah.
Give me a half hour. I gotta calculate all the XP for these spells.
Yeah, no kidding.
That is a good problem to have.
That's a very good.
There's 1 point of Astonishing Fortune left, right?
Yes.
Any? I thought-
So,
yeah, one.
one upside to Grim ending in this state is next round you will start with more points of Astonishing Fortune, so you will have more options
That's true.
for how that stuff will resolve. Alrighty. I'm going to give you for the Peritons that have gone down thus far. Okay. Those of you who are warriors, you guys have defeated 8 hit dice worth of adversaries today. And, okay. Okay. Get my old calculatrice here.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
so it's one of the I had to pick up my phone to get my calculator going. One of the recurring comments I'm seeing now is on we had that one shot that we played in Barrow Maze of using Shadow the Demon Lord, and the you guys may not remember, but the conceit for that was that there was a world-ending pandemic at the start of that session. So every now and then I'm getting comments on of like world-ending pandemic, how hard to believe ... You know?
Yeah.
Same comment over and over again. Okay. All right, guys. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. So, guys, today, those who, apart from whatever class-based XP or other things you get, you can. Oh, right. But like Mo, we're playing a game here, so we're not. It would be a weird exception to suddenly figure out what the free fall rates would be when we're abstracting how much of flesh getting hit by a sword would do.
Oh, gross.
So, guys, you guys are each walking away with 159 XP for the day. 159. Your griffins do not get XP, so it's just all you now.
That's bullshit.
Just quick thing. You probably already calculated, but we did do an identify in there. Is that including that?
Yes, I did. That's including the XP you got from identifying that potion.
Okay.
The permanent magic items are usually the ones that are worth a lot more for XP.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So then, guys, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 65 of our ongoing Legacy of the Crystal Shard campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding this session or the campaign or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find a link in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. We have channels there dedicated to this campaign, this game, and every other game we run on the channel. We also have channels dedicated to a bunch of other great stuff, like finding a group, like convention play, like recommendations for and advice for setting up virtual tabletops and selecting between them. So lots of great people, lots of great conversation. You are more than welcome to join us over there. If you want to find out what's going on for the coming week for the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel, there's a couple of ways you can do that. One of them is on the comments tab or the community tab of the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. I post there every Sunday night, so you can find the schedule for the coming week there. You can also find it On Twitter, my Twitter handle is Dungeon Musings, or at Dungeon Musings. You can also find it on the Dungeon Musings Discord every Sunday night. And you can also click on subscribe if you choose to, and click the bell icon to be notified when we go live. Lots of ways to keep track of what we are doing over here. If you're down in the description of the video, you may also see that there is something called Heroes Save Villages there. That is the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity. And from now until April 1st, 2021, for every $25 Canadian that you donate, you get a chance to win the grand prize or one of the other awesome prizes in our first raffle of the year. The grand prize is a copy of Beadle and Grimm's Platinum Edition Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. I've been lately describing it as a crate set as opposed to a box set because it has an enormous amount of cool stuff in it. It has a scroll tube of a ton of different maps in it, a bunch of extra adventures, a bunch of extra materials, cool handout stuff, in-universe objects, and a bunch of cool miniatures as well. As it was new, it would be $500 US, but Beadle and Grimm have very generously donated a copy for us to use as the grand prize in our raffle. If you don't win that, there is a so the second prize is a copy of Beadle and Grimm's Silver Edition Icewind Dale Rime and the Frost Maiden. If you don't win that, you still have a chance to win some other amazing prizes, including a chainmail dice bag made by our resident armorsmith here, Dave. Very nice. And a custom dice tray made by our resident, I'll say plumber again, Andrew. A resident carpenter, Andrew, and some amazing zines from Hobbs, some cool old school zines, as well as some really cool stuff from the Dungeon Musings Redbubble shop, like some t-shirts and posters, and some other cool stuff. So lots of great prizes. You also get a chance to, if you go over to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, under the Charity Initiatives tab, you can see how you can help select what games we're going to be playing in our charity sessions, including next weekend's Savage Worlds Rifts one-shot. And you can spend an amount equal to what you donate to help outfit our heroes. And it's already available on there for what you can do. You can help get our heroes more weapons, more supplies, better vehicles, lots of cool stuff. So there's ways for you to participate in what we're doing on the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. There's ways you can win some amazing gaming stuff. And most importantly, you can help the over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children who benefit from SOS Children's Villages International. Any money donated goes directly to SOS Children's Villages International. None of it comes to the channel. None of it goes to any other middleman. It all goes to help out those kids. So lots of great ways to do some good work for some kids who could use it and win and participate in some cool gaming stuff. Last thing I'll say, because I've been sticking around for this very long outro, is a big thanks to my players. So, Andrew, Hobbs, Dave, Brandon, and Mo, thank you so much for playing today, guys. Brandon, I'm sorry that girl.
It happens.
Oh my God.
Well, he was a construction worker. He should know to use a harness. So.
Yeah, really. Workplace safety is going to be all over your griffins, guys.
Oh yeah, you should know that.
We're going to get a letter about this. All right, then, for those listening at home, if you are joining us during the current crisis, we do hope this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we've given you a couple of hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our griffin-riding heroes seem to keep getting themselves into in the Icewind Dale. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
Bye.
See ya.